Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you. Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Baloo, the one-handed slam!
Has it! Touchdown!
Good evening and welcome to Cold Iron Fieldhouse in West Des Moines. It's the West Des Moines Valley Tigers hosting the Johnston Dragons in a doubleheader. I'm Trent Condon, joined tonight by John Lamb as we get ready for a high-level doubleheader of high school basketball. Should be a fun one here tonight.
It's going to be a big-time game. We got the number 1 in the state, Johnston Dragons, the number 3 in the state, tipping off. It's almost March. It's almost February. The heat is on, even though it's cold outside.
Going to be a good one tonight. Let's start here on the girls' side of things as we prepare for this one. Johnston comes in with a perfect 14-0 record, ranked number 1 in the latest rankings from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Bunch of deep, talented players on this roster for Coach Jellick, and it starts with Jada Jimphy, the senior. She's put together another outstanding year.
Outstanding year. You know, we talked about on the radio show today, she's not just a scorer. She's not going to just go get 30. She's going to get 14 and 12 and 8 assists. She's a great facilitator. She makes everybody around her better.
Allie Tankey, a young sophomore, part of a very solid sophomore class for the Dragons. Remember seeing her a year ago during her freshman campaign. You know, she came in, and when she came off the bench, she was kind of that instant offense. She came in there right away, and she was never scared of the moment. Now as a sophomore, you get those freshman jitters out of the way. You expect her development to continue in a big-time way.
Yeah, and you know, so does these high major colleges. She got a Division I offer from Iowa State this summer. They loved her progress, and you said it. She's only a sophomore. She has the ability to shoot the three as a 6'1", 5'11", 6-foot guard. She really can go inside and out. Always excited to watch her. She's one of your favorites, TC.
She absolutely is. On the other side, West Des Moines Valley, led by a senior of their own, Meredith Reeker, who comes into this one, 188 points on the season, shooting it well from the outside, 28 triples to lead the squad for the Valley Tigers. But this is a team that's got 5 different players with over 100 points this season.
Yeah, and they're all fairly young. You know, other than Reeker, who's the lone senior in that starting lineup, you have Sophia Hove, Elise Yeager, Maddie Brown, Brink Ketcher, Anna Spain. They all can play. They all can get after it. But Reeker, without a doubt, is the offensive powerhouse.
Both teams like to get up and down the floor. They faced off here just about a week and a half back, and that one was all Johnston, a night that Valley just couldn't buy a shot. Those kind of things happen. Coming off a loss like that, what's the conversation for Coach Segrist talking to the girls, maybe not trying to remember what happened last time they saw the number 1 team?
Right. You know, and they saw them and they gave them their best shot. So I'm sure Segrist, who's a veteran in this game, state champion coach, he's thinking about all the positives. His staff and his support staff are focused on all the things they might not have done well. But him as a coach, it's all about, girls, we got this. We're going. We're going to make it happen. If anybody can knock off these Dragons, it's going to be the Valley Tigers.
You mentioned Sophia Hope and Elise Yeager, 2 sophomores, and we continue to talk about underclassmen here. These two, saw them a year ago during their freshman campaign. You saw certainly those bright moments. What have you seen out of the development of them as they continue to get more comfortable at the varsity level?
Well, just the way they move, their physicality as they're freshmen, and they're both tall. Yeager's about 6'2". It looks like Hope's 6 feet tall. I love the development physically. They're able to take some contact. They're not just settling for perimeter jump shots. They're attacking hard. They're getting easy looks. And then they're stepping out and making those same shots. So there's just the maturity, being able to play the game at a little bit higher IQ, and then take some of that physical contact that these high-level CIML games entail.
That is game 1 coming up here. Tip-off right around the corner on the girls' side. Then the boys' side, a quick look there. Number 8, Johnston, 11-1 on the season against 11-3 Valley. What do you anticipate to see on the boys' side?
A lot of points. That ball is going to get up. It's going to get out. We're going to hit a lot of three-point shots, both sides. Only Valley has a low post threat. But the way that Brian Frick runs his offense, he's going to get buckets. He's going to get his shooter shots, and they're going to put up a whole bunch of points, TC.
Going to be a fun one. Couple of great games here this evening. Game 1, number 1 Johnston, number 8 Valley. It's coming your way next. We'll take a quick timeout on the other side. Get ready for tip-off, the Tigers and the Dragons, and it's next on CISN TV. Hey, Dad.
Right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Holt's Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm proud of what we've accomplished at Holt. Our team is leading the way in providing the latest in home comfort solutions, and we have fun doing it. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. And at the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Trent Condon alongside John Lamb back with you in West Des Moines Valley High School and Cold Iron Fieldhouse as we get ready for this top 10 showdown. Number 8 Valley hosting top-ranked Johnston as we get ready to go. Starting lineups be announced here in a moment. We'll get down to the floor in that one. Final conversations here in the huddle for this big January matchup.
I think they're just, Johnston Dragons, Jillick's just going over whatever the point of emphasis they've had this week. They've known this team. He knows these players. On the flip side, it's anything. Dig it out. Do whatever it takes. This is a great chance to put their stamp on their season. Valley gets a win tonight, knocks off the number 1 seed. Makes them not be undefeated going to the state tournament. It gives everybody confidence going into March.
Johnston has won the last 4 games in this series, including earlier this year, a 61-36 victory. Overall, dating back to 2006.
Wow.
Valley leads the all-time season series 12-10 in those historical matchups. Let's go down to the floor right now for these starting lineups.
Those are incredible stats.
For the Tigers, the Valley High School, number 5, sophomore, Elise Yeager. For Johnston High School, number 20, Anna Gosling. And for Valley, number 15, junior, Maddie Brown. For the Dragons, number 22, Aaliyah Riley. And for the Tigers, number 24, senior Meredith Reeker. For Johnston, number 30, Eiley Tanky. And for Valley, number 32, sophomore Sophia Hope. And for the Dragons, number 42, Jada Jimphy. And for the Tigers, number 33, junior Bryn Hatcher. Dragons are led by head coach Chad Gillick, and the assistant coaches are Mark Hine, Brad Buchanan, Jenny Cook, Ellie Ruffridge, and Christine Wolford. Tigers are led by head coach Joe Sigrist, and the assistant coaches are Rob Wiedebrand, Bert Hansen, Taylor Henshaw, Reese Pate, and Dennis Ferguson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like you to please stand and remove your...
We're going to take a quick timeout. Singing of the national anthem. Tip off next, Johnston and Valley on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Our team at DeArmond Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the DeArmond difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Welcome back once again to West Des Moines Valley High School as we get ready for tip-off here tonight. The Valley Tigers in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the orange trim. Johnston in the traveling black uniforms, white numbers, and the purple trim. Colors of the game and the color guard here with us this evening for the singing of the national anthem as we are ready to go. Number 1 versus number 8, a good one on tap. Jada Jimphy will jump it up for the Johnston Dragons, and John Lamb, certainly her impact to this program the last couple of years has not gone unnoticed.
No, she came over from Urbandale, which she had a great freshman and sophomore campaign. She's the alpha dog, and she's been the alpha dog. We talked about all the great things she can do. She can shoot it, she can pass it, she can rebound the ball. She's the hybrid point forward. If they wanted her to play point guard, there's not a doubt in my mind that she could do it. But they have Aaliyah Riley who can play point guard, and they can go. They got Zoe Buchanan, who can play point guard, but if Jada needed to do it, she'd get the job done, no doubt about it.
As we are ready to go, tap back, ball tipped around, and Jimpy actually comes out of the pack with the ball, and Johnston gets the opening possession. Jimpy will fire up a three. Good. Hot start right off the bat. 8 seconds in. Jada Jimpy showing that range.
Yeah, she didn't want to do it. I mean, she was really going to run whatever Jillick needed, and wide open, nails it in. That rotation's fantastic. I can see her doing that at Iowa for the rest of her career.
Valley now going to slow things down a little bit against a 2-3 zone look from the Dragons. And well, this is not what you normally expect with a Coach Seeger's team. Slowing the ball down just a little bit, taking some air underneath, and now they get ready to go. The dribble drive from Hope as they skip it back over to Hope. Open triple, too strong. Jimpy high for the rebound for the Dragons. They look to push.
Well, I think we just found out the game plan.
Up on the other end, no a foul though, and Anna Gosling will go to the free throw line for a pair. Went in with the left hand and got hit across the arm. It'll be 2 free throws as Sophia Hope picks up the first foul of the night.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Segrist likes it. He's talking to the official right now. It looked like she got through Sophia, and it might have even been on Elise, but doesn't matter.
First free throw good from Gosling, just a score, can fill up the stat sheet in a number of ways. Leads the team 87% from the free throw line, and a perfect 2 for 2 there as it's 5-0 Johnston, and now applying a little full court pressure. Now drop back out of it. Across the timeline for Valley, Elise Yeager, the sophomore. Her and Hope, a little two-girl game taken away by Jimpy. Pump fakes, waits, comes back on the backside and banks it up and in. 5 quick, 7-0 Johnston.
Even got a steal to add to the stat sheet. I think what Valley wants to do is just get a lead, and I think they're going to hold it if they can do it. I'd love to see that. Maybe force a little shot clock a little sooner.
Here's Reeker with the handoff for Ketcher. Ketcher crosses over, dribble, went to Reeker, but a miscommunication there on the sideline. Turnover right back to Johnston. Not the start Valley wanted. And they're going to use a timeout. Coach Segrist going to use a full timeout. Check that. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 7-0, and early on, it's the Jada Jimpy show.
Yes,
doing
it
a little
is.
bit
This
of everything.
replay is going to be nice. Goes ahead, gets a kick out, looks around the offense, takes 1 second to pull the trigger, nothing but butter. Wow.
Talk about her as a next-level athlete at the University of Iowa. What kind of role she's going to play for Coach Bluter's squad?
Well, Bluter does a great job using that stretch 4. I see her doing exactly what she does here. She's got a great teammate, Hannah Stuckey, who's also committed there, who's a little bit taller, maybe does a little bit more inside stuff. But I would not be surprised if they transition her to a perimeter-oriented player just because she moves her feet so well.
6.5 to play, 7-0 Johnston as we get going after the timeout into the high post for Jimpy, into the corner. Thought about a 3, but it'll be a travel as Tanky got puppies moving a little bit too quick there, shuffled them before she got the ball on the ground. Turnover back to Valley. Clock in, 6:20 to play in the first quarter. Tigers looking for their first points of the night. Look inside, too high. Another turnover. Gosling on the run out. Looks ahead, flips to the left side. Buchan, nothing there. Out to Gosling, wide open 3, rolled it home. Anna Gosling with the triple.
Yeah, you know, it's really hard to beat the best team if you're turning the ball over. Right now, I think that's 4 straight turnovers by the Tigers. Look for them to calm down right here and run some good action.
10 straight to begin the ball game for Johnston. Valley looking for a response. Yeager, a couple of dribbles to the right wing. Now goes up top for Reeker. Off the screen, thought about the step back 3, instead goes to Yeager in the post. Out to Hope. She's going to drive, cut off against the double team. Reeker holds. Now back to Hope. And they'll reset the offense. Good defensive sequence there for the Dragons. High screen and roll. They flip it back to Yeager. Now Yeager between the rings, holds. Crossing over, dribble up front. Reeker tries to go backdoor, nothing there. Back to Hope right side. Hope drives into the paint. Look to the step through, nothing there. Cut off by Jimpy that time.
Wow, this defense is suffocating.
We got a bump and a foul. Going to be on the ground, they're going to say, as Reeker a little bit slow to get up. In fact, she's going to take an extra moment down there. Didn't see where she took it. And Coach Seeger's going to come out and have a check on her. She lose, looks like One of her teammates has something. That's Bryn Ketcher. Is that a tooth? Not sure what she's holding there. She makes her way over, but for Meredith Reeker, she's down on the floor and trying to catch on the injury. We'll come back, get an update on that when we come back on the other side. High school basketball continues on CISN.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you. Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Back with you after the injury timeout. Reeker exits. And
this is
pass taken away. Another steal for Jimpy, the throw ahead. Gosling. A couple of dribbles comes through to Tanky. Swing it around. Buchan. Tanky right corner. And now Johnston will set the offense. Riley up top. Controls with one dribble. Looking for some help and gets it with Jada. Back to Riley. They're laying off her. She's going to get into the paint. Trip and a foul, as Yeager will be hit with the foul. Second team foul against the Tigers. And looking down at the side there, you see Meredith Reeker holding something in her mouth. I think she lost a tooth.
Dad's over there. He'll make it right.
Is he a dentist?
No, but he's an awesome guy.
Offensive rebound for Jimpy, and Johnston will get another possession. Gosling, another three. Got it again. 8 points for Anna Gosling. It's 13-0 Johnston here early in the first. A scary time certainly for the Tigers, playing without their leading scorer and only senior Meredith Reeker in the starting lineup. Inside, goes up. That one left short, tipped around. Riley comes out of the pack with the rebound. On the push. All the way through. Block shot on the other end by Hope. But a travel on the throw ahead. Turnover again from Valley, number 5.
Number 5.
Like you said, John, can't beat the number 1 team turning it over.
No, I mean, it was going to be very difficult to beat these guys regardless, but give them easy extra possessions. And usually when a turnover happens, it's 4-on-3 or 5-on-4, 2-on-1 on the backside. They're going to capitalize with their maturity.
Halfway through the first quarter, 13-0 Johnston with the lead. Riley gets into the paint, spins, goes up the left hand, and rolled that one in. This time it's Aaliyah Riley, another sophomore with a bucket.
That was a nice play. Very, very creative.
Valley looking to dent the scoreboard for the first time as they set up the offense. Anna Spain came in for Reeker after the injury, also into the game. Ellen Litt. Litt, a sophomore. Works the left-handed dribble to the left side. For Spain up top. As Johnston defense, it has been suffocating. They go back to the high screen. Yeager, she'll try the three. That one back iron. And another rebound for Jada Jimpy. Jimpy controls, flips it ahead to Buchan. Thought about the three, instead goes to Tanky in the corner. She'll hoist the three. That one off the mark. Another offensive rebound for Jimpy. Goes up strong and the finish. What a first quarter here for Jada Jimpy and the Johnston Dragons. 2:59 to play in the first. Johnston 17, Tigers nothing. We come back with more here in a moment on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Trent Condon and John Lamb back with you at Cold Iron Fieldhouse in West Des Moines Valley High School. This one all Johnston, John, as we take a look at the replay, and Jada Jimpy.
Yeah, she roots out the defensive player, gets a nice spin move, seals with her body, and that's not an easy finish. That's a wide finish. That's just not your typical right-handed layup. Right now she's got 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Needless to say, she's on her pace to be Player of the Year, Mrs. Basketball potentially.
17-0 Johnston trying to answer the bell here, the Valley Tigers. Maddie Brown into the game. Ball taken away. Gosling with another steal. Another turnover from the Tigers. Flipped ahead all the way up. That one too strong off the window. Had it for a moment, Riley did, but it bounces off of her. Back to Valley just into the game for substitution. That's Emma Hampton for the Dragons.
And Molly Nolk, number 24. We've seen her hit a bunch of threes over the years, haven't we?
She's got 30 on the season to lead the Dragons and shooting 48.4% from downtown. They're going to get a reach and a foul. Looks like they're going to get Riley there on the handoff.
That's almost as good as your bets every day, isn't it?
Almost 48%. That is team foul number 2 against the Dragons, and the first whistled against Riley. Into the game for Johnston. Got a substitution, as it will be Isabella Balsley. Another sophomore comes in, and Reeker back into the game after what I believe was a lost tooth. And she's going to gut it out. There's a layup inside. Can't get the roll. Yeager with the offensive rebound. Back to Reeker. Reeker with a right-handed dribble. Goes into the right corner. Brown. Back for Reeker. Step back. 3. Got it to go. Got that seal off, and that's something certainly necessary for Valley. 17-3 as they get on the scoreboard.
It's a really difficult play to shoot that when they go underneath that screen. Very difficult play by the senior.
Hampton going to work in the paint. She'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Good looking post play for the junior Emma Hampton right away. Got Reeker on her hip.
Yeah, she did. She sealed her. Went to her weak hand. It amazes me how good some of these players are with both extremities.
11 of 16 from the free throw line coming in for Emma Hampton. 68.8%. Flips in the first and the second. On the lead, builds back to 17. Check that, 16 for Johnston. 19-3 our score, just inside of 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeager will hoist up a 3, rattle that one in. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Valley. Just like that, it's a 19-6 game. Balsley into the front court. Gets hit to Jimphy. Double team comes, but right into the hands of a Johnston Dragon. Ball tipped away. Jimphy had it for a moment, now gains control. Lost it again. Yeager fighting there, and what's going to be the call? Looks like a foul on the help side defense there. Jimphy, it's taken 2-3 girls to defend her, and they're just falling off her like flies.
Yeah, but you look how physical she is with that ball. Seegers doesn't like that guy. That's for sure. He's in his ear still. I don't know if it's a foul or not. It looks like you got to let those girls play. You really do. They're both battling. Love the physicality from Jimphy.
19-6 on the inbound. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dragons. And for Valley, as bad as the start was, down 17-0. Boy, if you can chip this thing back into single digits, you got to be feeling good.
Yeah, anytime you can keep it 3-4 possessions, you have a chance. You give yourself a chance. That thing gets opened up. As good as Johnson is, as well as they are coached offensively, makes it real difficult.
Fight for the ball inside. It'll be a jump ball. Alternating possession arrow points the way of the Tigers. They'll get it back into the game. Sophia Hope will come back in. Hope, good shooter from the outside. 18 3-pointers on the season. As Valley's hit back-to-back 3-pointers their last 2 possessions. Into the paint is Litt. Goes to Brown. Brown on the drive. Now the spin. Picks up her dribble for Litt. Out to Reeker. She'll try the deep 3. Got it again. Meredith Reeker with 2 3-pointers, and it's a 19-9 game as Balsley controls the point for Johnston. Balsley for Hampton at the top of the key. She wants to drive. Drops it underneath. Inside. Good physical defense there from Hope. Now a 3-pointer coming out the backside. Too strong. Up for the rebound for Valley is Anna Spain. Spain into the front court. And now with the bucket here, Valley can get it back to single digits. Litt into the paint, goes up, little scoop shot with the right hand, no good. And the rebound secured by Tanky. Balsley between the circles, looks back. Gets instruction from Coach Gillick, pull it back, hold for the final shot of the quarter. 19-9 our score. There's Blanchard into the game, backs her way into the paint. And she'll get it for Tanky. Tanky, the sophomore, on the weave for Balsley. Balsley back inside of 10. Crosses over, hands it off. Nolk. Backdoor cut, looking for Balsley, taken away. Spain not going to get a shot off, but Valley cuts into the deficit as we played one quarter of basketball here in West Des Moines. Johnston 19, Valley 9. Back with the second quarter next on CISN TV.
Right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Trent Condon and John Lamb back with you as we start the second quarter in West Des Moines. Johnston 19, Valley 9. 17-0 spurt to begin it, but a 9-2 run to end the quarter for Valley. Gets them at least a little hope going into the second quarter.
Yeah, it does. And you just like teams that want to fight and battle. This isn't going to be easy. I love the physicality so far.
Into the corner, Gosling. She had a big quarter and continues in the second. Another three-pointer for Anna Gosling. She's got 11, and the lead to 13, 22-9 after another three-pointer for Gosling. There's Brown on the drive from behind. They're going to get a reach and a foul as Zoe Buchan will be hit with the hold. That is team foul number 3 against Johnston and the first against Zoe. 7:35 to go. Yeager gets the inbound, stumbled for a moment, got her feet tangled there with Jimpy, able to control though. Inside, ball tipped back, but goes right into the hands of Anna Spain, and there'll be a foul. Jada Jimpy and the Johnston students didn't agree with that call.
It looks like it's bro night over there. They got their wife beaters on, hair gelled, ready to get rowdy.
Having a good time. First free throw off the mark. One more for Spain. Spain at the free throw line on the year. 55.6%, 15-27. And an 0 for 2 trip there. Empty possession for the Tigers. Riley goes out. Gosling, another open three. Good again. Back-to-back threes to begin the corner. Anna Gosling's got 14. The lead back to 16 now for Johnston.
They have only missed layup putbacks and one perimeter attempt so far tonight.
Pull-up jumper, pure. Good-looking shot there and a quick timeout as Spain able to hit the bucket. 25-11. It'll be 30-second timeout as we keep it here. 25-11, but Coach Segrist trying to squeeze everything out of his team right now, trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, he's a warrior, man. He's battling. He's yelling at the guards right now. Somebody guard the girl that hasn't missed.
Right.
Hasn't even hit the rim. Those are just so pure.
Frustrating, no doubt, as we take a look back, and here it is again. Just can't allow that to happen.
No, not in transition. You can't. You talk about it all week long, especially since they're guarding Riley with a little bit of grace, protecting her and not letting her shoot the three, but definitely not letting her drive. They got a little too close, left Gosling, and she made him pay.
That's what Aaliyah Riley can do, just so quick with the basketball, too. That's what makes this Johnston team, well, number 1 and undefeated on the year. So many weapons.
So many weapons. She can shoot it, score it, move it, but she's an unbelievable point guard facilitator.
As the Dragons get the ball back after the timeout, a minute gone by in the second quarter. Here's an open three. Buchan, that one off the mark, and up for the rebound is Yeager. Boy, watching her for just the second time this season, she has really come together as a sophomore, playing inside and out. There's a shot, that one off the window, tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Johnston. Last touch by the Tigers.
That was the right play by catcher. She didn't need to do the extra. She had the lower, smaller defender. She just needed to kind of turn and score it. But you love the confidence and decision-making right there to do it and post hard on the smaller defender.
6.5 to play here in the second quarter as Johnston sets up the offense. Jimpy wants to drive, ball tipped back, stolen away. Deflection for Yeager. The run ahead goes up with the left hand. No, but it's going to be a foul, and it'll be 2 more free throws for Anna Spain. Spain pushing the tempo a little bit here, trying to get involved, get into the paint. She can do some work in there, too.
Yeah, she can. I loved her help right there. I loved how she was confident in the previous possession, isolating Gymphy and getting to her spots and shooting the jump shot. She has a burst of speed. That looked like you running from first to second in high school right there, stealing a base.
We were talking about a quarter century ago that was happening as we look at Spain on the run out there and showing that speed, getting end-to-end and drawing the foul. Now he's trying to convert and does finally get the free throw. Now just 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, 25-12 as we approach the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Buchan, she'll try another 3. That one too strong. And Spain with the rebound. Anna Spain ahead. Slows things down as they set up the offense. Rieker came in after the lost tooth. She shot it well since then. Spain into the paint. Pulls out the dribble. Goes out for Litt. Hands out Yeager. She'll try a 3. That one too strong. Gosling got the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Johnston. Anna Gosling filling it up here. She's got 14. Gymphy with 7. As they have combined for 21 of the 25 Dragon points. Set up the offense here on the left side. Now it goes to Gymphy in the paint. Double team comes, taken away. Another steal for Spain. And we're going to get a reach and a foul against Zoe Buchan. So that's her second. And that is team foul number 6. Next one will put the Tigers in the bonus with a 1-and-1. 25-12, 5:31 left in the second quarter. Sophomore Litt inbounds it to Spain, the junior. Spain works the dribble at the top of the key. Hands it off for Litt, crosses over a dribble, back to Spain. Spain loses the defender, goes up, takes contact, and a foul. And they're going to get Zoe Buchan with the foul. That'll be her 3rd. Well, Coach Gillick does not subscribe to the Fran McCaffrey theory of 2 fouls and you're out, but that'll be now number 3 against Zoe.
Yeah, I would just teach her to fall. I mean, she was in the right spot. That's, Iowa high school officials, if she was to fall, it's a little more aesthetically pleasing.
J.C. Blanchard will come back into the game as Spain splits a pair, 25-13. Tigers chip back into it again, back within a dozen. Just over 5 minutes left. Gosling back for Gymphy. Jab step. Now works the dribble. Into the paint. Double team comes. Travel. Forced turnover there. Great help side defense from Litt.
Yeah, Litt's an unbelievable soccer player. I've had a great chance to coach her over the years. Yep, gets in help. We call this not getting split. Both hands on the ball. It's not just one. It's I mean, that's just very, very, very good job by the sophomore. Yeah, she's a soccer stud.
And playing well on the defensive end for the Tigers. She has the ball out to Rieker. Between the circles, screen and roll. Thought about the step back 3, instead goes to Yeager at the top. Back for Litt. Litt thought about the 3, now goes to Rieker, right corner. Rieker, step back 3, good again. Well, you lose a toot, then you hit 3 3-pointers. Maybe there's something to it.
Hey, I was okay with getting $1 or a quarter underneath my pillow. I guess she gets a whole bunch of buckets out of the Tooth Fairy.
25-16 as the Tigers have got it to single digits. Gymphy, though, in the paint, just got too deep there.
Yeah, you have to front her, but I know that they're doing such a good job on the perimeter guarding these girls. It's a mismatch nightmare when you're playing Johnston Dragons.
Dragons lead Bills back to 11, 27-16 as we approach the 4-minute mark of the second. Spain goes in, had it taken away. Anna Gosling with the steal, and then we're going to get a reach and a foul. That'll be the first whistle of the night against Anna Spain. Team foul number 5 against the Tigers.
Anna's done really nice tonight. She's brought a whole bunch of energy so far.
And now she'll run the point. Very versatile player. And she's been filling it up all throughout her high school career. Just a great offensive player. Go screen and roll with Gymphy at the top. Pulls up at the elbow. Now looking inside. Nothing there. Trying to get some help. Threw it away. Rieker with the steal. And then we're going to get a reach and a foul on top of it. How often do you see that, too? You have the turnover, and then you reach and pick up a foul.
All the time. And my advice to everybody, everyone listening, all the young kids, just move forward. Play ahead. You cannot sulk. You can't worry about it. You can't play hero ball. just move on, stick to the coach's game plan, get back on defense, and help your team get a stop.
So Rieker goes to the free throw line, playing with that mouthpiece now in. So just into the game, Isabella Bowsley. Her dad, Kevin, was a classmate of mine at Osage.
Osage, yep, remember that.
And he lost a couple of teeth during a game.
And a few of your street fights, I heard.
Got him put back in, and he was able to finish the ball game. So him and Meredith maybe can have a conversation after this one as she's bounced in a couple as Bowsley takes the inbound. 27-18 and 11 points now for Meredith Rieker. Bowsley goes to Gyamfi. Gyamfi against a double team out to Bowsley as they skim it around. Blanchard goes inside, and Gyamfi going to be fouled. See if that's going to be on the shot. On the help side, it was Elin Litt. And they will say it was a shooting foul, as that's a 6-team foul. 2 free throws coming for Gyamfi. Another thing you love about Jada, we talked about she's hit the open 3, did it begin the ball game, but also has been an excellent free throw shooter.
Yeah, she has. She's just so well put together with her game. I mean, inside out, all 3 levels. It's very impressive. But at the end of the day, that's why she's a high major basketball player. If you take that size or strength and take away even one of those skill sets, it drops her a level for sure. And she's got it all. It's exciting to see because she's a great lady coming from a great family.
Knocks in both free throws there. Here's Litt for the Tigers to Spain. Oh, good hesitation move. Goes up with the left hand and the finish. And a Spain doing some work in there in the paint.
They won't go away, TC. Valley just won't go away.
29-20, 3 minutes to go before halftime. Bowsley for Tanky. Tanky lost it for a moment. What's the call? Jump ball. Eiley can't believe it. It'll be a turnover, though. And right back to Valley. Looking again, watching some of that defensive prowess here for the Tigers. Fighting in there, getting the jump ball. That's what Maddie Brown can do for you.
Yeah, she's an incredible athlete as well. Fast, strong. I love to see these girls compete at this level.
Spain backs her way into the paint. Out for Brown. Brown hands back. Here's Litt. Anna Spain, she's heated up as the quarter's gone on. She's got 6. Tap back. Litt with the crossover. Johnston got away with the push there and gets the turnover and gets the ball back, leading by 9. Riley back in the game. She sat for a while, hesitates, goes up, high off the window, left it short. Rieker with the rebound and the push. Meredith Rieker lead the way with 11 for the Tigers. There's a drive, that one off the front rim, tap back and controlled by Johnston and Emma Hampton. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Johnston by 9. Screen and roll, Riley turns the corner, flips it back. Gyamfi, jab step, 1 dribble, and a flip back. There's a drive with the left hand, no good. Yeager with the rebound and gets it out to Rieker. Rieker for the Tigers, out to Litt. Cross court for Yeager, back to Litt. Litt on the drive. Hesitate for a moment, double dribble. I'll be the call. They lost it on the hip there, tried to get control regained, but another turnover for the Tigers. We don't have turnover numbers up here, but boy, got to be hitting close to double digits.
Yeah, we're almost there, and it's encouraging because they're still down by 9. They capitalize and they have a little bit better 3-minute start. This is a different type of ball game.
Hand off in the weave for Johnston. As they go to Gyamfi, left wing. She'll try another 3. Good again. Boy, just gets in that shooting pocket, and it's a quick shot on top of it.
It is, and that rotation is beautiful.
14 for Jada Gyamfi, and it's a 12-point lead for Johnston. Drive the other way, Brown off the mark, and the rebound secured by Johnston. Jace Blanchard, but turn it back over the other way. Johnston struggling with the turnovers themselves here tonight. Both teams certainly know this is a big one. Top 10 showdown, number 8 Valley, number 1 Johnston. 32-20 our score, and the takeaway. Riley all alone with the bucket. And Aaliyah Riley showing that speed.
Yeah, just anticipation too, poking that ball away, and she was gone to the races.
Spain gets into the paint. Flips it out for Brown. She'll hoist the three. Front rim, no. Tapped all the way back into the hands of Meredith Reeker, who's getting back to play defense. Now she'll bring it across. Reeker for Litt. Litt will hold. Now going to bring it back. Maybe looking to hold for one final shot of the quarter. Helen Litt, sophomore, 12 games played this year. She's hit a couple of three-pointers on the season. She'll hand for Spain. She'll try the 18-footer. Pure. Knocks home the jumper. Down to 5 seconds left. Riley, she'll step into a three. Left it short. And that's how the half will come to a close. Johnston 34. West Des Moines Valley 22. Coming up here at the half, we'll hear from the athletic director for West Des Moines Valley. Brad Rose will stop in during our halftime programming. John, quite a half there. 17-0 run to begin things for Johnston. Valley chips away, gets back in it. Great start to the quarter again for Johnston. And Valley hasn't played their best game, but down just 12.
Yeah, and it's a close 12. You know, Jimfy, she has 14. Gosling has 14. That's 28 of the 34 points right now. Valley's doing a great job of eliminating whatever game plan they had. They got to stop one of those two girls the second half to keep chipping away at this lead.
34-22 at the half. We'll take a timeout. Coming back with more. It's the halftime show here on CISN TV. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're back with more in a moment.
Right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
It's the Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively,
relentlessly
At your service.
Holt's Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm proud of what we've accomplished at Holt. Our team is leading the way in providing the latest in home comfort solutions, and we have fun doing it. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. And at the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Welcome back once again to Cold Iron Fieldhouse in West Des Moines. At the half, 34-22. Number one Johnston with a 12-point lead over 8th-ranked West Des Moines Valley. 17-0. A lot of teams would have just, don't have it tonight. But Valley's battled back, got it to single digits a couple of times. And now, what's the conversation for Coach Segrist in the locker room here with his girls?
Take care of the bleep, 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 bleep basketball. You know, I mean, really, that's the only thing that this group is missing. They're shooting the ball extremely well. They're running really good action offensively. They're stopping players. They're just giving up so many easy buckets due to just turning over the rock. It just can't happen, and I know he's going to make this right here in the halftime.
Johnston struggled a little bit themselves with those turnovers, but Jada Jimfy, she was incredible. Anna Gosling played really well. Both of them combined for 14, I believe, each in the first half. 28 of the 34 points for the Dragons. They're playing at a high level. Your takeaway from those two players?
They're really good, like really good. You know, Jada's an Iowa commit. Anna, I know she's only a little point guard, but she's an alpha softball player. She's an alpha basketball player. I believe she could play at the college level without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Valley Meredith Reeker, what does it say to you? Now, I'm a little bit biased because Meredith's babysat for me a couple of times, helped out.
Yep, sweet girl.
She really is. But to see what she did there, lost a tooth, one of her teammates picks it up, she goes over, doesn't go back to the locker room. She's doing it right next to her team bench, gets tooth in there, gets a mouthpiece, comes in, hits 3 3-pointers, has 11 to get her team back into the game.
Truthfully, and this is probably good for everybody listening that has kids in this capacity, you got to be tough. You know, no one feels sorry for you. That's not what this is. I mean, I remember, praying at nighttime before I even believed in God that I hope it doesn't snow. I just want to play my game. I want to play with my teammates. I want to be able to go do what I love to do. And these parents, these kids have to understand, you got a whole bunch of more teeth for a reason.
Yeah.
Saddle up and get back out there.
And she certainly did that. 34-22, our halftime score here at the half. Glad for you joining us this evening. Coming up, game 2 of the doubleheader. Another good one on tap with Johnston and West Des Moines Valley. We touched on it a little bit at the top. I haven't had a chance to see Johnston yet this year, the boys team. Trey Lewis, Stephen Kramer, of course, remember them a year ago for that run to the championship game.
Mason Ryan's a really good player.
Yeah, they took that great Waukee team to the wire, had a chance a year ago. What have you seen the development, though, in their senior year for those two seniors, Trey Lewis and Stephen Kramer?
Just a little bit more freedom. Both have been doing a good job throughout their career. Stephen Kramer's shooting the ball a lot better. He's shooting 42% from 3, almost 43, but you can tell that he's a wise basketball player. I know his father very well. He played at Simpson. He had a Titan tire down the south side, and he's conditioned. He shot 134 shots, and only 35 of them been threes. So he's attacking. He's using his mismatch. And so these kids are just maturing. They're getting smarter, and they're competing better. They're competing
Valley,
harder.
It's been a change for them. Eli Reardon goes out with the knee injury, and because of that, they've had to play a little bit different. What has B.J. Windhorst done with this squad as they've had to adjust on the fly after the injury?
They've picked up their pace. It's faster. You're not, no offense, but when you're coming down the floor to get a guy like Eli in there, 6'7", 235, it takes a little bit more time. And they're picking everything up, and they're playing at a faster pace, which really benefits them with their decision-making that, Mason Morrow can do. He's an unbelievable facilitator. He's a high school quarterback, and he's just making really, really good decisions for his teammates.
That is the boys' game coming up 20 minutes after the conclusion of game 1 of our doubleheader at the half. Johnston 34, West Des Moines Valley 22. We'll take a final timeout here, come back, get ready for the start of the second half. It's high school basketball. Back with more in a moment on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Our team at D. Armand Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the D. Armand difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new D. Armand Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new D. Armand Ford Indianola, darmandford.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Trent Condon and John Lamb back with you in West Des Moines. Get ready for the start of the second half of this one. John, you mentioned, of course, keeping the turnovers down. Key for this one for Valley to get back into it, down by 12 at the half. Mentioned Coach Seeger's pretty easy conversation for him. What about Coach Gillick? What do you expect the Dragons' second half kind of keys to be?
Stick with what's working. Get the ball to the hot hand. I thought they did a great job of that in transition, identifying the shooters, who's knocking down buckets. Find them, continue to run their stuff. And anytime that, Valley gets on a lead, on a roll, slow down, get the ball to Jada. The conversation's not hard, but you have to think that they're not just playing this game, they're preparing for their next and their next after that.
Back out for the start of the second half. Look like the starters are going to be the same on both sides. 9 different players played in the first half for Johnston. Both teams also use a lot of depth. Always great to see, not just about those starting 5 and a reserve or 2 off the bench. They'll go 9-10 deep.
Yeah, and you look at Johnston, I see 3 players right now I know that have their jersey or their warm-ups on that can play. That can really play. So, the rich get richer up in the Johnston Community School District for sure.
And a big story in the Des Moines Register today about somebody not eligible to play with the varsity team, an 8th grader in Young Lewis.
Yeah, she can play. She can play.
Coach Gillick, he's not going anywhere. The pipeline is stacked for the Dragons.
Yeah, the only way you mess that up is usually something off the court, and I hear he's a stand-up, classy guy.
We start the second half, Dragons with the basketball as they go to the other side of the court. Tanky will chuck up a 3, that one off the mark, and Hope with the rebound for the Tigers.
I love it. Just like we talked about, let's get something going, Get Tanky, hasn't scored yet. They run some action through the elevator screen. That's just really good coaching.
And Yeager comes out, got the defender to stumble a bit, hits a jumper right in her eye, and it's Yeager on the scoreboard with her 5th point, back to 10.
The fans love that one.
There's a drive from Riley, back out. Buchan will hoist the 3 and knock it home. Boy, she can fill it up. They got a bunch of shooters out there.
Yeah, and she's just an unbelievable defender, too. The pressure she brings is really, really special.
Hope the lefty. Tricky dribbles, drops it back for Yeager. To Reeker. Riley tight on her. Picks up her dribble. Gosling got a deflection, but it goes into the hands of Hope. Here's an open 3-pointer. That one rattles home. Bryn Ketcher with the triple. Her 9th 3-pointer of the year. It's a 10-point game, 37-27. 8 points tonight for Ketcher, the junior. Inside, Jimphy going to work at a foul. Yeager thought she had position, a little smirk on her face.
That's Seagra's favorite guy tonight, every time.
That's the 3rd, though, against Yeager, and going up against Jimphy, that's a problem. First free throw rolls home again for Jada Jimphy, and one more coming her way.
It's a jump or a block. Seagra's is right. He's trying to get a jump call, but, straight up, it's just hard because you want to teach these players to be solid, to do the right things, and maybe he missed it, maybe he saw something else, but I just want these girls to keep, enjoying the game and understanding the great things that come out of it.
Another 3-pointer, that one off the mark that time from Ketcher. Had a good look and just left it a touch short. Gosling will try another 3, good again. Hot as she was in the first half, starts the second the same way. She's got 17, lead to 15 for the Dragons.
5 for 6 tonight from the deep.
A combined big night out of the big 2, if you will, for Johnston. 33 points for Jimphy and for Gosling. 42-27, 2 minutes gone by, and we're going to get a reach on the other end. We're going to get Jimphy. That'll be her 2nd. And the first foul of the second half whistled against the Dragons. Anna Spain, she had a strong first half. She's going to come in for the Tigers. She gets the ball on the right side. Spain into the paint, goes up with the left hand, had a blocked out of bounds by Jimpy. Can fill in that stat sheet up.
I was just going to say that, TC. There you go. That's the only one she was missing.
Couple of steals, 16 points, probably a half dozen rebounds, and now a block shot. Spain in for Ketcher. Ketcher stops at the free throw line, now looking for help, gets it from Hope. Hope wants to drive, cut off by Jimpy. Double team comes over, Gosling with another steal. And has played a great floor game tonight for the Dragons. Hesitates at the top for Riley right side. Aaliyah for Buchan, pump fakes, now dribbles it back. At the jump ring, now between the circles, yo-yos back and forth. As they go to Tanky, now Riley.
Coming straight up the elevator.
Buchan trying to fight through as Reeker left it short though, and out of bounds. It'll go back the other way. Tough night for Zoe. Struggled with that foul trouble in the first half. She's got 3 fouls, just 3 points tonight for the senior. 5 minutes to go in the third. Valley again trying to get back into it, trying to chip away. Got down 17-0 to begin the game. Yeager will try the three. Good! Knocked it home. Elise Yeager with the three-pointer, 42-30.
Just got to get over this hump right here.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a great match.
Gosling gets a screen from Riley, turns the corner, lost it for a moment, saved in the corner by Buchan. She dribbles it to the top. Looking for Jimpy inside, now gets it to her. Jimpy seals and finishes. Yeager playing with those 3 fouls, not much she could do.
Yeah, you know, she did the best she possibly could. Stayed solid, hands high. You can't be disappointed in her effort at all.
Ball tipped and stolen for a moment, but right into the hands of Reeker. Oh, rattled out. How did that not go? And it's out of bounds to Johnston. Boy, everything but the finish for Meredith Reeker.
He wants a push. Right here, Segrist wants a push right here.
There's the save, goes into the hands of Reeker. And looking for that shove. There it was, right there. You can see it. That would have been the 4th on Zoe Buchan. Instead, she's going to get a quick substitution out of there, and Johnston gets the ball.
As good as Buchan's playing, though, I mean, I know she's missed a few shots, but she should have gotten credit for that assist if it would have gone in, too.
Add to the stat sheet. Gosling, who's got 17, picks up her dribble, goes to Jimpy, who has 18. Couple of dribbles out to the right side. Here's a three, missed everything, and the rebound for Litt. Litt wants to push. Pulls up at the free throw line, back for Yeager. Transition 3, side rim. She gets the rebound. Goes up as she was losing her footing, and she's going to get a couple of free throws. A lost art, something that growing up, follow your shot.
Yeah.
Yeager did it there.
Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how many times it does not happen. It does not happen sometimes, but you're right.
Well, you look a lot prettier when you're walking down the floor with that hand still in the air.
I wouldn't know. I haven't made a shot in a few years, TC.
I don't believe that. Yeager with the first free throw, one more coming. That is the 3rd foul of the night against Anna Gosling. Second from Yeager is in and out. And the rebound for Hampton. Riley brings it across the timeline for Johnston. They lead it by 13. 3:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Gosling right side, they get it to Jimpy. They're getting it to her, heavy dose, but the rebound from Reeker. Reeker ahead for Litt. And Litt going to slow things down, set up the offense for the Tigers. Spain had a nice first half. Gets into the paint. Backs her way in now. Got the defender on her hip. Came back the left side. Good defense there. And the block shot for Molly Nelk. Nelk known as a shooter, but gets it done on the defensive end there. Riley inside. Off the glass and in.
That was nice.
Playing with a lot more power now in her sophomore year. See that physicality developing for her as Spain pounds the dribble. Litt, she'll try the 14-footer off the glass, no good. Rebound tap back, and Gosling able to control. Riley now using the speed end-to-end before the shot. There's going to be a foul on the floor. That'll be team foul number 2 of the second half against the Tigers, as they get Elin Litt. Buchan will come back into the game for Johnston. Also in, it'll be Ilea Tanky. Out underneath, they say that one was on the floor. And the Dragons set the offense. Up by 15. There's a turn. Nelk, hoop in the harm. Tough take there from Molly Nelk. I mentioned this year, three-point shooter, 62 of her 90 attempts have come from behind the arc, but here, showing a little work off the glass.
Yeah, tight curl. I mean, I think they wanted Spain to help there, but then do you leave Gosling in the corner? I mean, you know, you're just in a tough position with the way that Johnston's playing today, and specifically Anna Gosling shooting the basketball.
Spain lost her footing and loses the ball. Hampton on the run ahead. 2-on-2 out to Gosling. Transition 3, no good. Rebound for Nelk. Nelk goes high off the window. That one no good. Another offensive rebound for the Dragons, and the finish inside for Emma Hampton. Hampton's got 4, and the lead is ballooned to 20. Biggest of the night now for the number 1 Dragons, 51-31. Inside Yeager, and we're going to get a foul. Fighting for position there on Hampton. Third team foul against the Dragons, as Balsley will come back into the game for Johnston. Also, J.C. Blanchard. 96 seconds to go in the quarter. Yeager takes the inbound. Gets it back on the right side to Reeker. She'll try the 3. That one off the mark. Tipped around. We're going to get a foul. Fighting for position in there. Looks like they're going to get Nelk. That'll be the first whistled against Nelk on the night. 4th team foul against Johnston. With 1:28 to go. The inbound. And the drive. Into the paint. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound brought home by Tanky. In the corner, Nelk goes to Hampton in the post. Hampton one dribble, now looking for some help. Gets it to Balsley. Balsley baseline drive. Flipped it out, nobody home. Turnover back to Valley.
She is quick.
Got some speed. And Maddie Brown will come back in for Valley. Tigers looking for another one of those mini runs, trying to get back into it. Final minute of the third quarter. Holding a Spain. Steps in. Deflection there on that one. Good save by Litt, but out of bounds. And it's going to go over to Johnston. Litt, she hustles out there. You talked about her exploits as a soccer player, but she's quick out there on the hardwood.
Moves those feet well.
Down inside of 40 seconds to go. Balsley with the dribble. Turns the corner on the screen. Look to drop it back. Nobody there, but it deflects into the hands. Now Nelk. Nelk all the way through. She hits the runner off the glass and in. Nelk with a quick spurt. She's got 5, and the lead is 22 now for Johnston as they stretch this one out. Reeker with 12 seconds. Stepping through. Balsley with the box shot. Valley gets it back. Down to 6 seconds. Take it away. Balsley, one-on-one, goes up, left it short, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go, stay here with 0.5 on the clock.
Yikes.
0.5, you got a chance at a shot, right?
I think Seagrass about to lose it on this official.
Ball tipped, and that's how the quarter is going to come to a close. Johnston 53, Valley 31. Fourth quarter coming your way next here on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Holt's Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm proud of what we've accomplished at Holt. Our team is leading the way in providing the latest in home comfort solutions, and we have fun doing it. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. And at the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Trent Condon alongside John Lamb, Handle University and Beyond ball. As we start the fourth quarter in West Des Moines, Valley trailing by 22 to the #1 team in the state, the Johnston Dragons. And John, they've looked it certainly tonight.
Yeah, she's a beast, this Dragon machine. I mean, this is a performance for sure.
Here's Hope off the glass and in. Sophia Hope with the bucket. And she gets into the column with that one. There's an answer on the other end, no good. And then a reach and a foul against Jada Jimphy. And you see just a little frustrated with herself on that one, the reach in.
Yeah, she was sitting, the last 3 minutes of that half. She wants to play. She's a competitor. I get it.
Her third team foul, number 5, whistled against the Dragons in the second half. Valley's made a couple of runs. Ball deflected by Gosling, threw it off the foot of Litt, and they'll get the ball back. Great hustle play out of Anna Gosling.
Great hustle. Great hustle.
53-33 with 7:20 to go in the ball game. Riley through a screen, steps into a 12-footer, left it short though, saves it to Gosling. Gosling against a triple team, and we're going to get a foul on the floor against Meredith Reeker. Again, that one, Coach Seagrass saying
that's
it
his
was
guy.
all ball.
That's his guy. He's going to lose. He's going to get technical.
Well, it's a long way from Christmas. I don't know if there's going to be a Christmas card coming his way, though.
No, not at all. Maybe ever.
Buchan back to Jimphy. Jab step, now the drive. Backs her way in. Double team comes. And it's going to be a walk. Turnover. Going to give it right back to Valley. Coach Jillick now, a little something to say to the near side official. Now you're getting it in both ears. You're just waiting for the referee rotation to take you to the other end of the floor.
Yep. He is for sure.
Getting it from both sides. 53-33 as we play in the fourth. Inside, and there's a foul. Trying to fight through, and it'll be a whistle against Tanky. Riley Tanky, a sophomore. Quite night offensively for her.
Still doing nice things, though. And, is it really a night, off night when your superstars are playing this well, or is she just an amazing teammate?
And we're going to get a moving screen there against Yeager. That'll be her fourth. Tough one to swallow.
I'm just glad it wasn't the other ref. That would have been it. That would have set him over the edge without a doubt.
Frustrating night for Valley. Got down 17-0. We're able to trim it to single digits at 1 point in the second. But Johnston has had a response anytime the Tigers try to gain a little momentum. Here's Jimphy in the post for Buchan. Back inside to Jimphy against a triple team. Got a whistle. Offensive foul. Now some frustrations back the other way for Jada Jimphy as she picks up her fourth foul. Now Valley's got to get some buckets. Got to get some threes, get that tempo. Try to get back into it, trailing 53-33. Lip brings it across. Goes to Emma Sinclair. And Litt resets the offense again between the circles for Reeker. Reeker had a big second quarter, came in after she lost a tooth. For Litt. There's Yeager with the three. Got it to go. Elise Yeager playing well tonight. She's got a dozen. Inside of 6 minutes to go. Now we'll see Johnston if they're going to try to take the air out of the basketball. Instead, Buchan had it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dragons, but Yeager playing with 4 fouls, still aggressive on defense.
Yeah, that was very nice. I know one of her fouls happened that looked just like this, so I don't know. Yeah, that's
Jumped
great.
straight up. Didn't jump into the offensive player. Oh, here's Riley. What a cut. Had a great look inside for the deuce.
All right, this is where you say, tell us the secrets, TC. Do you take out your starters? When is enough? When is too much? When's too early?
Still time, especially with that 3-point shot, but that one off the mark from Hope. Now, this is still a learning moment, you know. Playing through a game like this, frustration certainly can boil up, but learn to play when you're down. Gosling back cut, reverse layup. You betcha. 19 for Anna Gosling. Beautiful play there as Gosling's got another. 57-36, the lead at 21. Hope, she'll try another 3. Good this time. Can't give her that much room.
No, she shoots the ball way too well for that. I know, she's been sitting a little bit. I'm sure it's something with the game plan or whatever, but she is a very good shooter.
And that's going to be number 5 against Elise Yeager. Makes Coach Segrist about go down to his knees there in frustration. Frustrating night as Yeager's night will come to a close. 12 points. She played well, and certainly another learning step in her process for the sophomore going up against the senior Jada Jimpy inside.
Yeah, and she did very well. I want to say she maybe missed one shot. Shot the ball well from perimeter, played through foul trouble. It's exactly what we want to see from the sophomore.
Jimpy knocks in another free throw. She's got 19 now, tied for the team lead in scoring with Anna Gosling. As they combine for 38, make it 39, and now 20 for Jada Jimpy. 59-39. With 4:35 left, threw it back. Reeker with the catch, guarded by Riley. Good matchup here. Tries to get a screen, nothing, goes cross court. And back for Litt. To Reeker, pump fakes the 3, now drives, gets it out. Here's an open triple. That one off the heel of the iron, no good. Good fight for the offensive rebound. Out to Litt, she'll try the 3. That one too strong, and Jimpy cleans the glass. Jimpy at the top of the key. She'll try a 3 now, you bet. Why not? It's all come up Jada Jimpy tonight. 23 to lead all scores. Johnston 62, Valley 39. Near the game, Reese Cooley. She sets a screen for Emma Sinclair. Claire goes up. She was bumped on the shot attempt. And Sierra Emma Sinclair Jr. will go to the free throw line for 2. One of the more surprising things looking at the numbers for the Valley Tigers coming in, as a team, just shooting 58% from the free throw line. Valley teams under Coach Segrist usually so good at that charity stripe. Not the case so far this year.
Yeah, not the case. I'm not quite sure what it is. I mean, maybe it's the young players, maybe it's the new guards coming in that don't get as much time in some of these situations the past couple of years. I'm not quite sure, but something's up in the Valley hallways, that's for sure.
Anna Easton will come into the game, sophomore. And in for Johnston, it'll be Cortland Jackson, a junior.
She's an awesome human, man.
Yeah.
She's an awesome human.
One more free throw on its way for Emma Sinclair. Splashes in the second as she splits 2. Now the Tigers showing some full court pressure. Breaking it ahead. Blanchard in the post. Drops it over for Jackson. Final 3 minutes change. Oh, that's a good strong move there for Jace Blanchard.
JC, she's a stud.
64-40 with 3 minutes to go. Hope with the step back three. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound. Up and in. Good strong move inside by Bryn Ketcher. Ketcher's played well tonight. She's got 5.
She has. She's played well both times we've seen her this year.
Balsley able to beat the pressure. There's Nelk, wide open three, you bet. And it doesn't matter if it's in the first quarter or the fourth. You know Nelk with an open three, she's going to knock it home.
That's as good as the layup for that young lady.
67-42, biggest lead of the night for the Dragons at 25. Open the paint, steps through, goes up with the right hand. Off the mark and the rebound for Johnston and Emma Hampton. Balsley hesitates with the dribble, goes to Hampton, top of the key. Now Hampton going to bring it back out. Here's Nelk. Oh, turnaround, Jay, showing the whole repertoire. You know, talked about her, seeing her last year, such a great shooter, but she has really added more to her game this year.
Yeah, and you have to see that. You know, it sucks because, you know, you're never good enough, right? That's the mantra of basketball. You're never good enough, and so many players get stuck in that little box, and when some of them break through like Molly Nelk has, it's always a pleasure to see, and I appreciate her hard work and appreciation for the game.
Hope ahead for Litt. Litt gets into the paint, goes up, had a block but a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. A couple of sophomores. One of the things you see these classmates, these girls know each other so well. It's not like it once was on the grassroots circuit. They know each other. You want to beat each other, but there is certainly, you can see, certainly respect on both sides too.
Yeah, you can. And gosh, I just wish people would understand. I mean, this is, you know, there's no one's got a gun to anybody's head here at this game, and so many bad situations can be avoided if you just kind of err on the side of love and work a little harder on your own little box and stop worrying about everybody else's box.
Litt knocks in both free throws for her first points of the night. Final 90 seconds of the ball game. All Johnston tonight, 69-44. As number one's going to go to 15-0 on the season. Shot inside and the finish. Good look in there for number 34, Ava Helming, another sophomore.
Wow.
The other way. Oh, with the left hand and the finish. Tough move. Sierra Emma Sinclair.
Yeah, that's going to be play of the week, right? Got to get Pete on that thing.
Take a look here and going with that left hand. How'd she find that angle?
I mean, she's long. You can tell that she's all of 5'10", 5'11". That's her weak hand, though, which makes it even more impressive.
Steps to the free throw line and can't complete the three-point play, but an offensive rebound for Cooley.
That's her second offensive rebound tonight. She's using the most of her minutes.
Emma Sinclair again with the drive, and again she'll go to the free throw line. Junior trying to find her way. Get some good minutes here, and these are the kind of things that can open up some eyes of some coaches and get you some more minutes.
Yeah, and, you know, it's also a character thing. You know, it's also great to fight for your school and, you know, honor your students and your staff by just giving all you got, whatever seconds you get, whatever minutes you get. You might play all 40 or all 32 in this case. Doesn't matter. It's got to be that same mantra of I'm here to work, whatever I'm given, you know, I'm going to make the very, very most of it.
Offensive rebound and the step back. Another point there off the bench, and we're going to get a quick timeout from Johnston. 71-49 with the timeout. Bryn Ketcher with the bucket in there. And the Dragons going to use a timeout, 30-second timeout. It's all but academic here, 71-49. Coach Gillick talking to his reserves a little bit, just trying to get them locked in.
Yeah, maybe.
Gave up some offensive rebounds.
Yeah, maybe just rattling their cage a little bit, just so the starters hear it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's a great chance for one of those senior girls to pat somebody on the back and teach, and, you know, maybe show them a little bit of toughness themselves.
56.9 seconds remaining in the game. As Balsley will run the point for the Dragons. Inside of a minute with the handoff for Jackson. Jackson picks up her dribble. Goes right side to Ryan. Balsley Flip out, Jackson for three, got it to go. Cortland Jackson with the triple, 74-49. Valley looking to answer themselves. Cooley into the paint, flipped it out, mishandled on the right side. Cooley gets it back with the drive, goes up, can't get the finish. Steal and the bucket. Good minutes in there for Bryn Ketcher. She's still fighting hard out there.
She's a warrior. Brother was a quarterback 2 years ago. She's out here trying to get a little bit better on this court.
Final 10 seconds of the game. Jackson gonna dribble it out. And number one, Johnston picks up the win, and they go to 15-0 on the season. 74-51 the final here in West Des Moines, a road victory, an impressive one. As I mentioned, my first time seeing the Dragons in person here, John. And
what do you think, TC?
Boy, can't walk away but anything but impressed.
Yeah, they're definitely number one team in the state of Iowa. That's for sure.
For Valley, back to the drawing board for them as they fall to 13-4 on the season, ranked number 8. And if it would play out according to the rankings, well, they know they'd see the Dragons again in the quarterfinals of the state tournament. Still a long way to go before that, but certainly a lot to work on for West Des Moines Valley. Still, what a performance I thought out of Meredith Reeker. Loses a tooth, goes to the sideline, gets the mouthpiece, came in and got her team back into the game a couple of different times.
It's awesome. I just love it. You know, she's a Division II signee. She's going to Missouri Western, good school in the MIAA. And, you know, we said it earlier, you got to be tough to play this game. And she emulated that with just, I mean, I cry when someone touches my nose funny, you know what I mean? Let alone get a tooth popped out.
On the other side, Jada Jimphy and Anna Gosling, they're the two leading scorers for the Dragons, and they showed it again tonight. 23 for Jimphy. Gosling, she had 19. They combined for 42. What a performance out of the top two scorers.
Yeah, they're special. Those two are special. We've watched them for years, and you just gotta love seeing their success because they're good girls, man. You see them on the bench when they're up by 20. They're the first ones up and cheering on their subs and making sure this energy continues moving forward.
Final score once again, 74-51. The Johnston Dragons pick up their 15th win of the season. Coming up, game 2 of our doubleheader on CISN TV. We will bring you the boys' side of the doubleheader. We'll get ready for that one coming up on the other side. Final once again on the girls' side, 74-51. Johnston with the win. We come back in between ball games next on CISN TV. Stay right there.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the DeArmond difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
At Holt Plumbing and Heating, our team is clean-cut, professionally dressed, and always training to be the best. We have families too, and we understand that nothing is more important than keeping them safe and comfortable. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. A high-quality job with a smile and a little extra wow. I would like to personally invite you to experience Holt Plumbing and Heating and find out why, for over 70 years, families all over central Iowa say, let Holt handle that.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
A Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles. 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prices and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are
so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively,
relentlessly
At your service.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Holt's Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm proud of what we've accomplished at Holt. Our team is leading the way in providing the latest in home comfort solutions, and we have fun doing it. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. At the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Back with you once again at Cold Iron Fieldhouse in West Des Moines. Trent Kahn and John Lamb bringing you high school hoops. Game 2 of our doubleheader on the boys' side with the 8th-ranked Johnston Dragons, 11-1 on the season against the Valley Tigers. Valley comes in to this one with an 11-3 record. Well, as we get ready for the start of this one, look at the starting lineups. John, we talked a little bit in between ball games and halftime of the girls' game about these two squads. Mention some of the top players for Johnston: Trey Lewis, Stephen Kramer, part of that team that made a run to the championship game a year ago. Give us some of the new names, though, for the Dragons that have jumped out to you.
Yeah, the Dragons have a very good program. I mean, Brian Frick is a great coach. He spent time at Grandview before he jumped over to the high school side, and he spent times on this sideline with BJ as his assistant. I know some of our viewers out there might remember that 4-minute stall. I'm convinced that was his idea. No one has said it publicly, but that's the type of guy he is. He's just a basketball junkie, and he's always going to have a nice program because of how much he gets his kids to compete and how much he cares about the game as an individual himself. But a couple of guys I really like are Jacob Simpson. I know he's new. He's a sophomore, but he's the biggest guy on this entire team. 6'5", 6'6". He's got a little bit of movement downtown, down the post. Talon Proctor, you might remember his brother Jaron. He's running back at Drake, I believe. He's in the rotation. And then Logan Kane. He's a good player, strong junior. He'll have a chance to be pretty good. And then one player that I think could be all right is Jalen Richardson. He's just a freshman, but he's got some stuff to his game. He's got a strong body. His father actually played football at Alabama, which is a cool deal too. So I guess we'll see.
Good stuff there for the Johnston Dragons, 11-1 on the season. Their lone loss came at the hands of Southeast Polk, 64-63, back on January 11th. On the other side, West Des Moines Valley comes in 11-3 record, and as we talked about, starting to figure some things out as they now play without Eli Reardon.
Yeah, it's tough. When you have a guy like Eli that can't be out on the floor, man, it makes it hard. He's just such a tremendous talent. He was trending towards a first-team All-State performer in both football and basketball. Hate to see his injury, but you love to see him out here cheering his guys on. That's just true leadership from the senior tight end, senior post player for Valley.
This has been a great series dating back to 2006. Valley holds a slim 12-11 lead in the series between these two programs, and facing off here tonight, they did play back on the 7th of January over in Johnston. Dragons held on for a 3-point victory there, 62-59. Should be another great one here this evening. Let's take a look at the Valley Tigers, and minus Eli Reardon now, a lot more on the shoulders of Rubijek, who is put together an outstanding senior campaign.
Yeah, he is. He is putting together a heck of a season. He's averaged about 14, 15 points a game, shooting a high percentage from down low and on the free throw line. He's rebounding the ball well. A few too many turnovers, but I know everybody's doubling him, trying to get his offensive disrupted because he can score from the outside, the inside. He's a heck of a basketball player.
Curtis Stinson Jr., a name that I think any basketball fan certainly will know, going through his freshman campaign. What have you seen out of him this season? And boy, he is a fun talent to watch and plays a little bit different than his dad did.
Yeah, he does. His dad was a good basketball player at Iowa and had a nice little G League career, professional career. And, his son, he can play. He's got great size. His mom was a All-American swimmer as well at Iowa State. And he can get to the paint. He can score some easy buckets.
Let's go down to the floor for the starting lineups with Johnston and Valley.
For the Valley Tigers, number 14, junior, Travion Carson. For Johnston, number 4, Talon Proctor. And for Valley, number 20, senior Cade Grevengood. For the Dragons, number 5, Stephen Kramer. And for the Tigers, number 22, senior Ruat Bijak. Johnston, number 15, Nate Ruish. And for Valley, number 24, senior Mason Morrow. And for the Dragons, number 42, Jacob Simpson. And for the Tigers, number 30, freshman Curtis Stinson Jr. Dragons are led by head coach Brian Frick, and the assistant coaches are Annalie Woodley, Josh Kennedy, and Rob Swears. The Tigers are led by head coach BJ Winborst, and the assistant coaches are Matt Carter, Willie Thornton, and Kevin Pierce.
So we get ready to go here in Cold Iron Fieldhouse on a cold night and a good one. Johnston and Valley, a 3-point game just a couple of weeks back when these two teams collided as they go out onto the hardwood. Curtis Stinson Jr., Mason Morrow, Kate Grevengood, Travion Carson, and Rue Bijek, the starting five for Valley in the home white uniforms with the black numbers, the orange trim, and the beautiful script Valley across the chest.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, love to see the script making a comeback here. This old guy loves it.
Man, they don't even teach it in schools anymore. I told my grandma that. I thought she was going to hit me. She was so mad at the schools. I mean, what's going on in our world today?
Jumping things up, it'll be Jacob Simpson against Bijek as Rue taps it back, and Valley will get the first possession of the ball game, going right to left here on your video screen. Curtis Stinson Jr. bumping a foul 11 seconds into the game, as they're going to get Taylon Proctor, the sophomore, with the reach. How about Johnston, the black uniforms with J-Town
I like that.
across the front. Ball deflected back. Lewis got a hand on it, but controlled. Cut off on the drive attempt. Here's a corner three. Rolls out. Boy, everything but the finish there for Carson. And now Johnston will get their first look. Kramer and Trey Lewis, two leading scorers for Johnston. Two-man game up front. Lewis hesitates and gets it for Proctor. Proctor cut off. Now brings it back and goes to Kramer. Kramer drives, fakes, flips it out. Proctor comes back the other way. He hesitates for a moment. Now Trey Lewis behind the back. Flips it back. Kramer thought about the three. Now wants to go to the paint. Gets inside against the double team. Oh, a great feed. And the finish inside for Jacob Simpson. Making things happen quickly ahead. Stinson Jr. Swing it around. Pump fake. And the runner hoop in the arm. Cade Grevengood with the bucket. He's got a chance at a three-point play. Tough drive there as Grevengood gets it and goes amongst the trees.
Yeah, you got to love the shot fake. That is the best offensive play before the ball hits the ground. Gets the defender lifted, has the wherewithal to just hit the floater, put it up there with the big dogs closing fast.
Trey Lewis cut off, and Johnston restarts. Kramer yo-yos a dribble, spins, floats it up and in. High arcing jumper there for Stephen Kramer as he gets in the scorebook with his first bucket. Now showing some full court pressure. Valley able to beat it ahead to Stinson against a double team. Over for Morrow. Morrow, and it's going to be a kick ball. It'll stay with the Tigers. 6:24 left in the first, and a quick substitution is Mason Ryan, senior, is going to come into the game. And set to trigger it in for Valley. Mason Morrow gets it over. Here's a jumper off the front rim, no good from Grevengood. On the rebound for the Dragons. A step back three, good. Trey Lewis, 41st triple of the season. That leads the team, and it's 7-2 Johnston. Cross court, and up top now Stinson into the paint. Looked inside for Carson, had it taken away. Lewis on the run ahead, got it, and the foul. The strength of Trey Lewis with the finish. Slapped across the arm and the bucket. How about this one, John Lamb?
This is big time. Took all that contact. We said it on the radio today, didn't we? He's gotten a lot stronger. He's put some mass onto that body, and he's still got that pop and athleticism.
And completes the three-point play with the free throw. 6 quick ones, and it is now a 10-2 lead. More full court pressure from Johnston. Valley able to beat it. Cross court for Stinson. Morrow Works the dribble up top. Yo-Yos gets a screen from Bijek. Back out. Rue, he'll try the triple pure. Good looking shot there for Rue. He gets in the scorebook. And the lead cut to 5, 10-5. Just over 5 minutes left. Lewis into the paint. Offensive foul, though. Got the arm extended just a little bit, and the ref saw it.
Yeah, he could have snuck away with it if he didn't just extend it. I'm telling you, he could have gotten it. They didn't want to call it. That was for sure.
Coach Frick asking for an explanation. Gets it. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. 10-5. Valley trails it by 5 with the basketball. Stinson goes between the legs, gets into the paint. Out for Carson. He'll try the three. Good. Junior Travian Carson hits the three-pointer, his 6th of the year. And 6 quick ones out of the Valley Tigers. Kramer in the paint. Ball tipped back and free for a moment out of the hands of Roosh. Back to Trey Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key. Stops. Goes out. Here's a three-pointer. That one back iron, no good. And Ruit Bijek with the rebound and the run ahead. Rue drops it back. Stinson transition 3. Back rim no. And the rebound for Mason Ryan. Quickly head to Kramer. Right wing. Steven backing his way in. Still with the dribble. Tries to step through. Cut off. Ryan with the cut. Gets it back to Kramer. Now Lewis. Lewis drives in. There's a step back jumper. That one good from 14. Tough shot.
Yeah, got to his spot again. Just didn't extend that arm. That's a really, really nice play from the senior PG.
Halfway through the first quarter, Johnston 12, Valley 8. Bijek goes up. Lost his footing, looked like for a moment. Maybe threw off that layup attempt.
Yeah, he did.
Here comes Johnston the other way up by 4. Lewis going to work. So good with that dribble. Kramer will hoist the 3 and got it to go. Good looking shot there from Stephen Kramer. He's shooting 43% from downtown. And the shot gives Johnston the lead back to 7, 15-8 with 3.5 to play. In the corner, Grevengood goes up and the finish. Good take for Cade Grevengood, doing some work off the bounce.
Yeah, the senior's done really nice tonight. Showing that ball, getting the defense up off the ground, and driving it hard right to the paint.
15-10, lead is 5 for Johnston. They have the basketball on the right side of the screen. Lewis steps into a 3, left that one short. Rebound by Travion Carson. Had the other way for Morrow. In the corner, Morrow looking for Bijek, had a tip that's stolen away. Lewis gets the steal. Good deflection from Simpson. Lewis lost it and taken away. Carson, one-on-one, going up against Kramer, and the finish. Smart move there by Stephen Kramer, not fouling, but
Smart
the bucket.
Play.
Strong play from Carson.
Very smart play by the senior Kramer.
And now 4 straight from Valley. A game of mini runs here early on. Kramer goes up, rolled it home. Soft touch, just got it over the rim. The lead to 5, 17-12. Back and forth we go. Morrow beats the pressure for Grevengood. Back to Morrow. Drops it back. Here's a 3 for Stinson, you bet. Curtis Stinson Jr. ready for that one. Hits the triple, and it's 17-15. Not going to have enough voice at the end of this one.
Man, good. That means we're doing good things on Friday nights, Trent.
Step back 2, foot on the line. Can't go for Kramer, in the rebound for the Tigers. Can tie it with the 2, take the lead with the 3. Stinson Jr. goes to Ruitt. Bijek in the paint. Oh, soft runner. That's a tough move.
It's a big-time play.
Bijek with the bucket. He's got 5, tied at 17. Dropped inside, deflected. Who touched it last? Johnston, says the near side official. Now Valley will get the ball back. Chance to take the lead for the first time. 91 seconds to go. Kiki Deng will make his initial appearance for the Tigers. Another freshman out there. Also into the game, Drew Supel. Substitution for Johnson will be Jackson Cahill, the senior. In a tie game here in the first. Stinson spins, Goes back. Deng just into the game. He'll try the three and got it. How about that instant offense off the bench, John?
That's nice.
Kiki Deng with the three-pointer. His 8th of the year, shooting now 45% from downtown. Kramer. Oh, boy, that is a tough move, and saw that one a lot last year at the state tournament.
Yeah, he's playing with a tremendous amount of confidence. A tremendous amount of confidence.
Deng threw it into some pressure, and it'll be a jump ball. Alternating possession arrow goes to Johnston. And a action-packed first quarter here in West Des Moines, 2019, with 56 seconds to go. Lewis gets a double screen, goes to the right side of it, blocked by Bizek. Oh, what a swat by the big man for the Tigers. Came out of nowhere. Now Stinson for Deng, swing it out. Rue wants the three, can't talk it in. Rebounded by Ryan. Mason across the timeline for Johnston. Kramer left wing. Stephen Kramer, pull up from 12, got caught in the air. Deng with the steal, 2-on-1. Kiki goes up, offensive foul. Mason Ryan beat him to the spot, gets the charge, and we're going the other way.
That's a tough call. Hey, it's Seacrest boy. It's his favorite guy right there.
We'll talk to Coach Seacrest coming up here at the half. Girls coach for the Valley Tigers as we play in the first quarter. Final 15 seconds, Valley 20, Johnston 19. Kramer to the right side and Trey Lewis. Trey, deep three, had it blocked and out of bounds. It'll stay on the Johnston end. Great help there by Travian Carson and staying up on the shooter.
Yeah, great defense. Didn't give up any penetration, contested the shot hard.
3.7 seconds left. Simpson comes back into the game. Chance to get a good shot here for Johnson. They're going to go all the way cross court, swing it around. Lewis pulls up, 18-footer at the horn, no good. And that's how this one comes to a close in the first quarter.
Wow.
Back and forth, Valley 20, Johnston 19. We continue in a moment on CISN TV.
Right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Trent Cotton alongside John Lamb with you high atop Cold Iron Fieldhouse in West Des Moines. Well, I don't know if you can find something better than that for a first quarter. 2019, high-level basketball, John.
These are two really good basketball teams that really want to win. This is great to see.
Valley will start the second quarter with the basketball going right to left. Stinson Jr. for Supple. Back to Stinson Jr. Gets into the paint, goes up off the window and in. Good, tough, strong move out of Curtis Stinson Jr. And certainly seeing his growth since the first time I saw him back in November. Starting to understand what it takes at the varsity level. 3-point lead for the Tigers, 22-19. Lewis goes cross court for Simpson. Now Kramer. Kramer through a screen. Spins his way in. Pump fakes, goes up, got the freshman in the air and finishes off window. 22-21. Ball hit out of bounds. It's going to stay with Valley. As they got it ahead to Drew Supple. Supple, good shooters, got 10 three-pointers off the bench this season for Valley. As they worked to get it in and took a while, but Carson able to take the catch. Curtis Stinson Jr. between the rings. Screen and roll. Drops it back. Root into the paint. Bizek rolled that one in. Used a lot of rim, but it counts all the same.
Bad.
And Ruitt's got 7. Minute gone by in the second. Back and forth we go, 24-21. Trey Lewis drives his way in for Proctor. Proctor against a double team and drug that pivot foot. Turnover is going to give it back to Valley. 24-21. 6:44 clock in as we play in the second quarter. Deng, Supple, weaving with Stinson. Stinson at the top of the key, gets a screen. Now picks up his dribble and gets it back for Deng. Kiki, another freshman. Hands for Carson. Swing it into the corner. All the way up, off window, no good from Stinson. Bodies everywhere, careful down there. And Johnston will push. Trey Lewis, good handles, all the way up with the left hand. The strength to finish there with the left hand. The development of Trey Lewis, you can see it in a big-time way.
Yes, yes, yes. And 3 more yeses.
Dragons back within 1 near steal. Stinson has it for Deng. Thought about the 3 instead, drives. He'll try the runner, left it off the front rim. Put back slam. Ruat Bijic with the dunk. He's been doing a little of everything tonight.
Wow, that was big time. That was big, big time.
He's got 9. Lewis with the 26-footer. Why not? Here we go, tied at 26.
You are going to lose your voice, TC.
Oh, man, nothing better than this at a cold Friday night. Deng for Bijic. He'll try the 3. That one hits off the top of the backboard, and it'll go to Johnston. Substitutions for Valley in the game. Mason Morrow will come back in as we take a look at that put-back slam off the runner. And Ruitt right there with the flush. 26-26.
Wow.
Showing a little spring in the game. Kier Dew also in for Valley. His first look of the night. Lewis drives. Went into the corner, gets it back left side. Now for Kramer at the top of the key. Tricky dribbles into the paint as he spins in. Still with the dribble. Still backing his way in. Bowling, shooting, getting the shot. That's Stephen Kramer's game right there.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Johnston regains the lead, 28-26. Carson, flip it around into the corner. Supple for 3, you bet. That's why he's in there, and Drew Supple get the bow and arrow out. He slings one in. 29-28 with 4.5 to play. Lewis already's got a 26-footer, thought about the 28-footer that time. Kramer will try another 3, in and out. Carson rebounds. Carson quickly ahead. Or Morrow, back to Carson. He'll try the 3, back rimming, and rebounded by Lewis. Trey brings it across for Johnston. Gets into the paint against a double team. Drops it back for Proctor. Proctor all the way back, now all the way forward. Goes up and finishes with the right hand over Kiki Deng. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. Got to catch my breath, John Lamb. High-level basketball here tonight in West Des Moines.
This is great to see. This is great to see. We got a great student section on both sides, don't we?
Hooting and hollering as we take a look back. Proctor gets it going, and tough finish there. Takes some contact and able to absorb it and finish with the right hand.
Put his shoulder right through the defender's chest. Got him off balance. Love the play. Talon Proctor.
Another youngster out there doing big things. Shooting 51% from the floor, 35% from 3 on the season. Doing a lot of things for this Johnston squad. Johnston 11-1 on the year, ranked number 8. Valley 11-3. 3:50 to go in the quarter. And Valley will take it. Dragons going to show some pressure once again. Cross court deflection, but goes into the hands of Grevengood. Morrow now, Stinson. Goes right side, Cade Grevengood. Really an overplay there and a steal, but Morrow has it back. Try to get something for Dew inside. Nothing there as he's fighting for position. Now sets a screen. Morrow gets in, takes contact, blocking foul. Proctor thought he was there in time. Underneath official disagreed. It'll be 2 free throws here for Valley.
It's probably the right play. Gets him off balance. Yeah, he's kind of leaning back, kind of reclined a little bit. But man, that block charge is never going to be an easy one to call, no matter where you're at or what level you're playing at.
Happens so fast. It's a 50-50 call a lot of those times. As the first free throw scatters out for Mason Morrow. Morrow shooting 54% from the free throw line coming into play tonight, 13 of 24. Bijek back into the game for Valley. Him and Dew, a couple of big bodies in there. Second free throw from Morrow. That one finds the mark, and we're tied again, this time at 30 with 3:20 to play. Pressure now from Valley. And ball loose, but it goes into the hands of Kramer. Kramer, cross court for Ryan. He'll try the three, had it blocked. Another block and ahead for Morrow. Mason goes up, block shot, and it's going to be a goaltend.
Ooh.
Coach Frick doesn't agree with that call. Thought it was clean. Stephen Kramer explaining his case as we take a look here at the replay. First, the block shot from Rue.
It just has to get on the backboard. Yep. It just has to get on the backboard.
And that one did, so 2 points as Morrow gets his first field goal out the night. Inside of 3 minutes, and we're going to get a bump and a foul as they're going to get Mason Morrow. Third team foul against Valley of the half. First against Mason Morrow. And a 2-point game. They flip it all the way back to Trey Lewis. He's been outstanding. He's got 12. Good action here, setting up the offense for Lewis. He'll try the deep three again. That one side rim. Dew with the rebound. Stinson into the front court. Yo-yo's a dribble, goes up with the runner, too strong. Dew with the offensive rebound. He goes up tough and finishes with the right hand. Kerr Dew with his first score of the night. Valley by 4, 34-30. Kramer up top, working against Stinson. Crosses over, spins, drops, comes back the other way, had it swatted away. Stinson with good D. Bijek to Stinson. Back to Ruat, and a reach and a push. And him and Kramer, good sportsmanship there, helping him up after the foul. That's team foul number 5 against the Dragons. First whistled on the night against Stephen Kramer.
Yep. Gosh, I love it. I love that no one's in foul trouble. I love we're going to see this energy all evening long.
Jacob Simpson will come back into the game, sophomore for Johnston, as he checks in for Cahill. Morrow takes the inbound. He'll run the offense this time down for Valley. Stinson in the corner. Gets into the paint, drops it off for Grevengood. Grevengood for Stinson Jr. Strong drops it inside. Kier Dew rolls it in. Kier Dew, boy, if he can get a little bit of offense off the bench, that's a big help for Valley.
That's huge. Yep, the transfer from Hoover.
3 the other way, and the answer for Johnston, Nathan Ruish with 3.
Wow. Back to back to back.
Cross court, here's an open triple from the corner. No good, and the rebound from Simpson. 36-33. Lewis into the paint, guarded closely by Stinson. Goes over for Ryan, little uncomfortable underneath there. Loose ball goes into the hands of Mason Morrow. Morrow on the push, now pulls it back. Bijek, big step through before the shot. They're going to say there was a reach and a hold up front. That'll be the 6th team foul against Johnston as they get Jacob Simpson with his first.
Wow.
1:04 left in the second quarter.
We have these guys again Monday, don't we?
We will. We'll see the Dragons over on the other side of town, over off of Buffalo Road, the Dowling Catholic Maroons. You can hear that one on the boys' side on KXNO. We'll have both games for you on CISN TV. Just over a minute left in the second quarter. Valley 36, Johnston 33. As the offense runs through Ruish. Now Lewis, guarded by Morrow. Trey Lewis in the paint, had it blocked again. Third block of the first half for Ruet Bijek. Stinson out, Grevin good before the shot, offensive foul. And again, Mason Ryan, boy, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Just always puts his nose in there.
He's just so smart. He's just a heady senior player. I've watched it for years. I've enjoyed getting to coach and work with him. He just loves basketball, and he loves competing for his teammates.
Final 40 seconds of the first half. Well, these two teams have not slowed it down. We'll see if Johnston does that here and holds for a final shot or just runs their offense. Simpson to Lewis, wide open three, maybe two up when as Dew secures the rebound. Ahead for Stinson, and now the freshman going to hold it on his hip, and Valley's going to hold for the final shot of the half. What's the key number? What do you tell him to go?
8. Always go at 8.
And it's at 8. Got to go, still nothing. Down to 5. Stinson drops it to Dew with 1.3 seconds left. It is tipped out of bounds. Now got to get a quick shot up or a tip up at the rim.
Let's throw it over top.
And the Valley quarterback, Mason Morrow, will be the trigger man. Throws it back. Stinson, 3 at the horn. Got it to go! Curtis Stinson Jr. at the horn. And one of the most entertaining halves of basketball comes to a close with this, John Lamb.
I thought it was going to be blocked. What a great shot from Stinson Jr.
39-33. John, we've watched a lot of basketball. This is the best half of basketball I've seen so far this year.
So far this year, you're spot on, TC. Juice in the gym, that's all we're saying. There's a lot of juice in this gym.
Had a fun one. 6-point lead for the Valley Tigers at the half. We'll come back on the other side. Joe Segrist, the girls basketball coach for the Valley Tigers. He'll be my guest as we come back on the other side. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Back with more in a moment on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Our team at DeArmond Ford Indianola are committed to giving you an exceptional ownership experience.
As a family-owned business, my dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure you experience the DeArmond difference.
Our core values of hard work, honesty, trust, and integrity are what we build our business on.
Experience the difference at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola,
where you'll actually enjoy doing business.
The all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola, DeArmondFord.com.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meat like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
Welcome back once again. It's halftime here on the boys' side of things. Johnston and West Des Moines Valley Tigers with the lead 39-33 at home. Joining me right here during the halftime show, he is the head coach for the girls program at Valley High School, Joe Segrist, here with us. Coach, tough one here. Get down 17-0 to the number one team in the state. Now, you got to tell me, before it got to that point, though, saw right away Meredith Reeker. She's holding the ball on their hip. Sophia was out there for a while. ultimately, was that the game plan early on? Try to slow things down initially?
Yeah, we wanted to see, they have so much firepower. They're number one for a reason, and have played like that all year long. So we just tried to throw a little bit different look at them, bring them out beyond the three-point line because we hadn't seen them do that much. But they made some plays. They've got athletes, going to Iowa, 2 or 3 other Division I players. So it didn't work so well, but you got to try different things, right?
Absolutely. And now I said after the game, if seeding and the rankings currently as they're constructed play out to form, you're going to see the Dragons again. It'd be in the first round of the state tournament. Long ways to go before that.
Right. And that's what we said at the, in the post-game locker room. We just said, let's try to see them again a third time. It worked really well for us in 2019 when Southeast Polk beat us twice in the regular season. And we'll just keep working our butts off, as coaches, trying to put our players in the best possible position to be successful. And I own the start of tonight. It just didn't work. It doesn't always work as a coach. So, but after the 17-0 start, I was happy with our fight and our fire.
Yeah, got it back within single digits a couple of times. And you kind of hung around that 10 to 12 mark, and it just never felt like you guys could get over the hump. Johnston just always seemed like they had a response for you.
They shoot it so well, we cut it into, I think, 9 for, a pretty good amount of time. Then we had a couple possessions that we couldn't get a shot to fall, and then they come down, and, Gosling, she shoots us, she kills us every time. I think she had 19, and Jimpy's such a tough matchup, inside, and then she goes outside and hits 2 or 3 threes. I mean, they're just a matchup problem for anybody, and try to pick your poison, and, hats off to them. They made a lot of shots.
Meredith Reeker, the lone senior on your varsity roster, starter for you guys, leading scorer. She does so much, and she exited early in that game. So fill us in on the details. I thought it was a tooth that was lost. Saw somebody pick something up down there, went over to the sideline, playing with the mouthpiece. So fill us in, and then how about coming back and hitting 3 3-pointers? Yeah,
she had a half a tooth missing. I think she hit it right on the floor down here at the block, and but she's such a tough kid. She's our heartbeat, our leader, senior leader, like you said, our only senior, and I knew she was going to come back in the game unless she had headache or anything, which she didn't. Just had some mouth pain and everything. So hopefully she'll get to see a dentist or something tonight or tomorrow morning and get that taken care of. But I mean, she played really well. She kept us in it at the beginning with those big shots. So I'm proud of her.
Also very impressed by your sophomore, Elise Yeager, who saw her last year at the varsity level, of course, for the first time during her freshman campaign. Her and a lot of course, also Sophia Hope, who was out there for you guys. But Yeager, the matchup that she had against a D1 player in Jada Jimphy, what a talent that she was. Thought she held her own even in a game where Jimphy really had a big night.
We pulled her aside after our post-game talk and just told her just that. I mean, she played right with, a girl going to Iowa this year, and she's 2 years younger than her. So that's what we need, out of Elise on a nightly basis, because she is a matchup problem on our side, and when she realizes her potential, and she had a great game. I mean, inside, out, she hit a few threes herself. So we told her that's, look at Jimphy and look what she does. You can do those same things and help us be really good ourselves.
And Spain gave you some good minutes, I thought, too. Her ability to get into the paint, she's so quick, and that hesitation dribble, really good.
Yeah, she's a Division I soccer player for a reason. I mean, she's just so shifty side to side, brings a different matchup problem for the other team when she can get those paint touches. So, yeah, she just works her butt off. I mean, she just works so hard. So she's been a great sixth man for us. I might need to get her in the starting lineup at some point, too, because she's been real effective.
One final player walked away impressed by, and that was Sierra Emma Sinclair. Came in different moments and did some good things, I think, out there. And I love to see, especially late in the game, playing with that second unit. She was out there, kind of took command of it and said, hey, we're not quitting yet.
She's a junior who's always ready to go when her number's called, and I tell her that. She's such a good outside shooter. So I went with her to start the fourth, and we know she's going to bring that effort, that shooting ability to open some things up for us inside, and She's real long. So, yeah, she did some really good things for us, and she does every time I call her number.
I say it, the CIML, regardless of sport, it's the best conference in the state, no
Right.
doubt about it. But girls basketball feels like it's a different level. What you guys have to deal with game in and game out. So what's next as we get ready to flip the calendar to February?
Well, tomorrow's a huge game. We go right to Iowa City to play Iowa City High at 6:30 tomorrow. So about a 24-hour turnaround, and we're right back at it. And they're ranked right below us. So I told the girls in the locker room, tomorrow's the biggest game of the season. So we tried to save some legs there in the fourth quarter. And we're going to have our best effort and try to get that win in Iowa City tomorrow.
Well, best of luck. Bring back a victory.
All right. Thanks,
Joe
Trent.
Segrist with us here at the half of the boys' game. 39-33, our halftime score. Valley with the lead over Johnston. We'll come back with the start of the second half on CISN TV.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Back for the start of the second half in West Des Moines as we bring you high school basketball on CISN TV, Cold Iron Fieldhouse. Trent Condon and John Lamb with you here this evening. 39-33 as we start the second half, and boy, you can't just point out a player or two. So many players played well in the first half, John.
Yeah, you think about Trey Lewis, who's been unbelievable offensively. Stephen Kramer just keeps getting better and better and better. Mason Rhines had some huge plays for the Dragons. You look at the other side, Rua Bajic has been great. Mason Morrow's been great. Curtis Stinson Jr. has been great. You just love to see it. You love to see these kids shining, working their butts off, and getting a little bit better midway through the season.
As the teams come out for the start of the second half, same starters on both sides. It's Trey Lewis, Stephen Kramer, Nathan Ruish, Jacob Simpson, and Talon Proctor for the Dragons. Bijek, Stinson Jr., Morrow, Grevengood, and Carson on the other side for the Valley Tigers. Johnston starts with the basketball. Lewis will get it going. He's got 12 first half points as we start the second. Here's Stephen Kramer, had to take it away. Steal by Cade Grevengood. Grevengood pushes it ahead, now drops it back. Morrow for three. That one too strong over the backboard, out of bounds. And it'll go back to Johnston. 39-33, 7:33 left to play in the third quarter. I think everybody was able to catch their breath there at halftime.
Oh my gosh, I'm still a little winded, truthfully. Hey, did we ever get a final update on if Meredith's okay and if it was her tooth or whatnot?
She lost half the tooth as a three's hit by Trey Lewis. Lost half the tooth, gonna hit up the dentist either later tonight or tomorrow, and they got a big one against Iowa City High tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that.
So gotta get her right.
I love that. I love even, these sub-states, they're kind of going across state a little bit. I mean, they didn't do that even when I played. It's nice to see that.
Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley. Lewis with the three-pointer. He's up to 15 points now to lead all scorers. As the Dragons cut the deficit in half, now down by three. Stinson Jr. into the right corner. Johnston showing his zone. Carson with the drive and the finish. Good take there out of Travion.
Yeah, and I love the hard reversal from Cade Gravengood. Holy cow, the ball was barely in his hands a half a second, reverse to the corner and a nice hard drive.
There's Steven Kramer doing what he does, using that length to get enough and finishing with the right hand. 41-38. Kramer also now with 15 for the Dragons. Stinson Jr. fakes, drops inside, flush! Ruit Bijek with the slam.
It's just a great pass, too, by Stinson Jr.
11 points now for Ruit. Proctor for Ruish. Now Lewis. Cross court for Kramer. Kramer jabs. His game's in the paint, though. Backs his way in, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Didn't see the call. I think it's going to be a carry.
Yeah, that's what BJ was trying to get him to call the first half. I guess they got it second time through.
Working the officials, 43-38. DJ Windhorst, one of the best coaches at the high school level here in the state of Iowa. Nearly a takeaway. Going to get a jump ball out of it, though. Good hustle from Bijek to at least get that jump. And the possession arrow going to keep it here on the Valley end. Tigers by 5 with 5:41 left in the third. Starting the offense, Mason Morrow. Stinson, Grevengood. Jab steps a three. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. Pace slowed down a little bit. Defense is starting to lock in a little bit more, John.
Yeah, it is. This is where the March Madness comes into play. Getting ready for the big-time run at the well. Both teams could qualify for the state tournament, no question about it.
And sub-states did come out today. Though the pairings are not available, we do need each of the teams that comprise the 8 sub-states across the 4A landscape. Here's Stinson Jr. Looked inside for a moment. Into the corner for Grevengood. A runner too strong. And rebounded by Kramer. And we're going to get a reach and a foul. That time for Grevengood. Maybe got away with one on the other end. Not going to happen twice, though.
No, not at all. Stabbed in the back court a little bit. Not the second time through.
Valley students didn't like it. High screen for Trey Lewis. Gets into the paint, stops. Drops back for Ruish. Ruish guarded by Stinson Jr. He'll go to Kramer at the jump circle. He starts, picks up his dribble for Ryan. Back to Kramer. Kramer behind the back, into the paint. Drops it for Ryan. Can't get it to go. Bijek with the rebound. And Curtis Stinson Jr. runs the offense. Morrow way up top. Drives, drops, and we're going to get a blocking foul. Going to get Talon Proctor there just a half step late.
Yeah, I don't think that's even his area, but he made the call. I love these fans. This is sweet.
Simpson into the game for Johnston. And the fourth foul against Talon Proctor. High throw, good catch in the corner there for Morrow. Now against a double team, cross court for Supel. Hit a three earlier. Stinson working, gets his zone, and it's kind of extended 1-2-2 look with the length of Kramer up top's giving Valley some trouble.
Just so hard to initiate the offense so high up, 35, 34 feet right there. Really put some pockets in there if they're a good three-point shooting team. Here's a dunk.
Stinson lost the handle. Kramer with the slam and the foul, and a chance at a three-point play. That's another one. You almost got to just let it go.
Let him go. But, you know, Steven does that play in the first half as a senior. You know, Kurt does it as a freshman in the second half, and I know that he's going to learn from that and not make that mistake again.
Three-point play completed by Steven Kramer. He's got 18 to lead all scorers. Dragons back within 2 halfway through the third quarter. And this zone defense continuing to be a problem for Valley. Tipped out of bounds. So What are they doing defensively here just to make it so tough outside of having Kramer up front?
Right, well, that length makes it really, really tough. And then they're almost matching up from the backside and then trapping the first pass, allowing the reversal. They're hoping that you go the ball and you take that ball in the corner. See? They're giving the long skip, the opposite diagonal, I call it. They're giving it to you.
There's a pass to the high post, but it's blocked away out of the hand of Carson. Dragons can tie it with the 2, take the lead with the 3. Lewis driving through, no good. Good rebound by Carson. He wants to push for Supple. Supple crosses over his dribble, goes to Carson, had it taken away. The throw ahead to Kramer. Supple before the shot. It'll be a foul. That'll be team foul number 3 against the Tigers. And BJ Windhorst going to use a timeout with this squad. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. 2:54 left to go in the third. Valley 43, Johnston 41 on CISN TV.
We are.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Back with you in West Des Moines, Cold Iron Fieldhouse, Trent Condon, John Lamb on CISN, 43-41. And we were talking during the break there, scoring slowed down, but the intensity has been high level.
Yeah, I mean, a sign of 2 great coaches, getting stops over here, getting stops over there. I love it. I love it. I love it. These guys are primed for nice Wells Fargo runs. I'm glad they're not in the same sub-state.
Yeah, no doubt about that. These 2 teams certainly with their sights to March. And the state basketball tournament. March 7th through 11th this year. As always, it's going to be a great time. Of course, the girls' state tournament a week before and less than a month away from the state wrestling tournament at the Well. We start this possession. Trey Lewis in the corner, lost it for a moment, dribbles it back to Kramer. Kramer, high screen, working against Carson. Dribbling in, double team comes, drops it inside, had a block. Again, Bajek with the swat. Carson to Supple, but too high as it skips out of bounds. A tough one there, and the turnover, an unforced one. We'll give it back to Johnston.
Just can't pull away. Both groups just can't pull away. It's a dogfight. It's like the Iowa State game the other day. 15 ties, 28 lead changes.
Trending in that direction here tonight. Mason Ryan and Carson will be called for the foul. That'll be team foul number 4 against West Des Moines Valley. First against Carson. With 2:21 left in the third. Kiki Deng will come in first time in the second half as he gets some run for the Tigers. As the offense gets initiated by Mason Ryan. Goes left side, Lewis 3, front rim no, on the rebound. And the run out for Grevengood. Goes up, takes a contact, he'll get 2 free throws. And Mason Ryan, he was trying to get another charge.
He wanted to get that number 3rd charge. That one might actually potentially been the cleanest one.
That is the second foul tonight against Mason Ryan and the second team foul here this half against the Dragons. 2 free throws for Cade Grevengood. First one slides off the rim, no good. Grevengood 66% on the season. Back into the game for Valley, first time in the second half for Keir Dew. Gave good minutes to the Tigers back during the first half. Brought some energy off the bench and a little scoring.
Oh,
0 for 2 as that one spins out.
That one's tough.
And an empty trip for the Tigers, leading by 2. Kramer, he'll try a 3 this time, left it short, but the rebound goes into the hands of Ruish. Kramer now going to work in the paint. Spins, now drops it back. Still controls the dribble and carried it again. Second time we get the carry violation. So I see assistant coach Woodley. He looks over at Coach Windhorst. They know each other well.
Yep.
They have offices right next to each other.
Yep.
Windhorst, he said, in the first half was working that
Yep.
one, and now he's got the call twice in the second half.
It's a sign of a great coach. I mean, it's the right rule.
Mhm.
He's a little bit too aggressive on that in and out. If he doesn't roll his hand over top or underneath after he rolls it over top, it's a clean play.
Jack Soft's touch in the paint. He's got the 2. It's back to a 4-point lead for Valley.
It's a great base he makes. He makes himself very, very squared up, very, very on balance. Gives himself enough pop to tilt.
In and out, no good. A great look there for Trey Lewis. He is so good at that step back. Just couldn't talk it down. Valley now looking to build on a 4-point lead, 45-41. Curtis Stinson Jr. out to Dang for 3. You bet! Triple. Kiki Dang, his second three-pointer of the night. And the lead is 7 for Valley, 48-41. Lewis holds the dribble and now drops it back for Simpson. Here's Kramer. Kramer working against Dew. Flips it out. Here's a 3 for Ruish. Too strong, and the rebound for Ruit Bejek. They'll bring it across for the Tigers. Inside of 30 seconds left to go. Grabbing good, dribbles through, and a reach and a foul. That'll be team foul number 3 against the Dragons in the second half. 23 seconds to go. And they got Simpson with his first. Clock ticks inside of 20 seconds left. Bejek at the top, drops back for Stinson Jr. Down to 10. Extending out the defense. Cross court. Dang for 3 again. That one off the heel of the iron. Kramer can get a shot off if he hurries. Blocked away. Johnston wanted a foul call. Kramer can't believe it. That's how the quarter comes to a close. Valley 48. Johnston 41 as we look at the last shot attempt at the horn. That's how we come to a close in the third. Back with more here in a moment on CISN TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Holt's Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm proud of what we've accomplished at Holt. Our team is leading the way in providing the latest in home comfort solutions, and we have fun doing it. Our passion is to be the clear first choice for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and home service needs. But at the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Start of the fourth quarter in West Des Moines. Valley 48, Johnston 41 as the Dragons get it started. It's Stephen Kramer with the dribble. Inside look for Ryan, back to Kramer. Kramer lost his footing and turned it over. And Coach Frick has just picked up a technical foul. Quick one there. He'd been riding the officials for a while.
He warned him. He did. He just warned him right at end of quarter.
So it'll be 2 free throws for West Des Moines Valley. As the first free throw finds the mark for Ruit Bijik, leading scorer for the Tigers on the year. And he's leading the team again here this evening. 15 points after the 2 made free throws. Valley's lead now at 9, the biggest of the night. And also with the technical foul, Valley will get the basketball after the free throws. Start of the fourth quarter, lead 9. Danger time for Johnston. Stinson, cross court, Grevengood, around for Bajek. Ruitt, out to Kiki Deng. Goes to Grevengood, drops it inside against contact. 2 more free throws coming for Rue. Well, Bajek, he is skinny, but he plays tough inside.
Yeah, he does. He's done a great job tonight. Really good base, really squared up, and he is long. He is very, very long, which makes it even more difficult to defend.
Makes another free throw. The senior, 6'9", and going to have some opportunities to play collegiately at the next level.
He's an offer from University of California, Santa Barbara. If he gets a little bit more weight on him and might prep a year, I'm not sure, and he can do school for free. That's the goal, right? We talked about it all morning.
Ryan with the drive, the runner left it short, rebounded though by Simpson. Simpson gets it back inside, drops it back. Mason Ryan with the drive against the double team, knocked loose, fight for the ball, bodies everywhere. Jump ball, and the possession arrow points the way of Valley. 52-41. 7:04 left now. Boy, got to get some stops on the other end if you're the Dragons to get back into this one.
Yeah, you got to cut this thing fast. You got to cut it to 7 quick. If it can be 5 points with, 3 minutes left, we'll be all right.
Minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Curtis Stinson Jr. for Bajek, out. Deng for 3, rattled out. And rebound by Trey Lewis. Lewis been quiet here in the second half and had it stolen away. Throwing ahead, Bajek with the run, the foul, and it'll be 2 more free throws coming for Ruitt Bajek. Substitution coming in for Valley. Travian Carson will come into the game. We got some upset adults here on the Johnston side.
And the kids
Pointing
are
at the
letting them
student
have
section,
it.
Yeah.
And some teachers are smiling.
First free throw good from Bajek. A salute from one of the Johnston parents to the student section of Valley.
I don't think that was a military salute, Trent.
No, it was a one-finger one. 2 for 2 again for Ruitt. Shooting the ball well at the charity stripe. He's up to 19 points, the lead 13 for Valley, 6.5 to play. Screen roll for Lewis. Step back 3, got it blocked again by Carson. Travion playing at a high level. Turned it over though, gave it back the other way. 6:19 left, and we're going to get a substitution for Johnston. Samuel Thornabane will come in for the first time, the junior. Mason Ryan to Kramer. Kramer with the drive, pull-up jumper, missed it, and rebounded from Bajek. Run ahead, Stinson. Into the corner, Grevengood all the way through, no good. Put back there, Ruitt. Bajek with 21 points. Valley by 15. Lewis out, here's a corner 3, got it. From Mason Ryan with the triple timeout. 30-second timeout, and well, start of any run, you got to go somewhere, and it happened right there.
Yep, it was a great shot by Ryan, good defensive stop. Way to get the ball up ahead.
Take a look again here at the replay. A drive ahead, but again, Rue, what he's been doing everywhere.
Yep, he's so active, offensively, defensively. Really like how he's playing tonight.
This Valley team, we talked about it a lot leading up to the game tonight. Just kind of finding their footing, if you will, learning how to play without Eli Raritan. He was such a big part of what they did. And Rue, he's really stepping into that role now as a leader.
Yeah, he has. He's had it in him, and he was just waiting for his chance. It's good to see him get some success out here. Love to see Eli out there, though. That'd been awesome.
56-44, still plenty of time for the Dragons as they try to come back. 5:46 remaining in the quarter. And now going to apply some full court man-to-man pressure. Stinson Jr. across the timeline. They set a double screen for him. Turns the corner. Went inside for Dew. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley. Last touch by Johnston. Out underneath. Bijek with the inbound for Dew. Stinson Jr. Good cut. Goes up with the left hand. No. Tip back is there for Ruet Bijek. 23-9. Lewis gets it out of the double team. Here's a three-pointer. Good. Off the bench and firing for Turnaban. Johnston back within 11, 58-47. We approach the 5-minute mark. Carson into the corner. Here's a three. Grevin good. Good again. Cade with the triple. He's got 7. And the lead builds to 14 for Valley, 61-47. Lewis with the drive. Goes through. Left hand, no, but a foul. Laid on the help over there, and Trey Lewis at the clock stop. He'll go to the free throw line. Excellent at the free throw line. 85.5% coming into the free throw line. And he'll step to the line right now.
I mean, the fact that Trey's shooting 40% from 3 with the distance in which he shoots it from and how hard everybody's contesting those shots is what really impresses me about his game this season.
First free throw finds the mark. One more coming for the senior, Trey Lewis, 2 for 2, 61-49. Grevin Good pushes it ahead for Valley. Cross court for Carson. Good catch on the high pass. Stinson Jr. into the paint and a foul. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Well, Samuel Tornaban's come in, giving some good minutes there.
Yes.
Good defense, just got caught a little bit with the reach on that one. And Curtis Stinson Jr. now will go to the free throw line. I have a feeling we're going to be saying that a lot over the next 4 seasons. First free throw good. His development continues out there for the Tigers as his freshman campaign continues. Morrow in for Valley. One more free throw coming up for Curtis Stinson Jr. Make it 2 for 2. 63-49. Lewis drives in. Gets it back in the left corner. Drives baseline. Corner 3. That one good again. Tornabane. Second triple off the bench. Good minutes here for Coach Frick's squad. As they try to claw back into it. Grevin Good. No, but a foul. Back to the line for 2 more.
Maybe 2 blocks by him, too.
As we see it again, there's the drive.
Oh, yeah, that might. I know Frick doesn't like it.
Got him across the arm.
Yep.
And so Grevin Good will go to the free throw line. First one good. As a team, Valley shooting 68.4% coming in from the free throw line. Grevin Good at 67%. Makes a pair. Valley 65, Johnston 52. Just over 4 minutes left. Lewis lost it for a moment. Drops it for Ryan, and it's a travel. A turnover. Coach Frick telling his squad, move it up. Let's apply some pressure here, trying to get back into the ball game.
13 still very doable. Very doable with how well they shoot the basketball.
Stinson takes the inbound. And works the dribble off the screen from Bijek. Left side Morrow for Grevin Good. Back to Stinson, looking inside for Carson. Another good catch out of him. He's got good hands.
He does. He really does.
There's a drive all the way in. Blocked from behind, and again, that was of Tornabane. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take it with them with 3:39 left in regulation. Valley 65, Johnston 52 on CISN TV.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you.
Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore. 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
Back with you in West Des Moines, Trent Condon and John Lamb, high school basketball here on CISN TV. As we take a look back here at the highlight reel and Curtis Stinson Jr., his ability to get to the rim. He is quick off the bounce.
He is. He's long, and his dribble's tight. Went to a strong hand right there. That was a nice play by the freshman.
6'3" freshman comes into play tonight, third on the team in scoring. And he gets the inbound with 3:35 left in the fourth. Ball deflected out of bounds again. It'll stay with Valley. Of course, no shot clock, so Valley content run some clock here.
Yep.
Try to find a good one. Carson takes the inbound. Morrow, Stinson, Grevengood, Carson, and Bajek in the game, and we're going to get a foul on Proctor. Just came back in, and he picks up his fifth.
Yep.
Oh, those nights can be so frustrating, too. Just feels like every whistle not going your way, and limited minutes tonight from the sophomore, Talon Proctor. Sophomore, he'll take this as a learning process, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's really impressive. He's getting minutes on the court, but you see him out there. He's so wiry and strong and quick, agile. He's going to have a really nice career. It's early, but he's going to have a really nice career.
First free throw finds the mark, and they'll get the bonus as Stenson and Bajek collide into each other.
They thought it was a one shot.
So one more free throw coming with the bonus. And make it 25 now for Ruet Bijek.
I think he's at 27 officially. I don't know if they put one of them up.
There's Lewis with the answer on the other end. Finishes with the right hand. And now full court pressure. They throw it out ahead for Grevengood. Grevengood goes, good catch in traffic. Can't get the finish though. Put back, that is there. Ruet Bijek with the finish. And now fighting for the ball. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Johnston, but Ruet, he has done everything for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, he has. He's having a heck of a ball game.
27 now in the game. And a 15-point lead for Valley, tied for their biggest of the night. There's a drive, reverse layup. Oh, that spun out. Another good look for Samuel Turnabon. And a turnover. Going to give it back to Johnston with 2:45 to go. Ruet looking for an explanation as Johnston will take it out after the turnover.
Wonder why Kramer's not playing.
Baseline drive, dropped inside, left hand, no. Swatted away again by Ruet Bijek. 2.5 to go, fourth quarter. Valley, in what was a tight, contentious game, is pulled away here in the second half. Fight for the ball, and it's going to go over to Johnston. Mason Ryan getting his nose into things. And they got Morrow with the foul. So here's a drive. Lewis skips it back. Ryan for three. Too strong. Tipped around and secured by Morrow. Now he's fouled with 2:09 left to go. 15-point lead for Valley. Hit a couple of free throws, and this one will be in the books.
Especially with the way they've been handling the basketball.
First free throw, a double bonus situation off the mark from Mason Morrow. One more coming his way. With 2:09 to go. Dips, flips, and knocks home the second. Lead is 16 for the Tigers, 70-54. So we approach the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Lewis driving through. Foster for a moment, gets it back. Now trying to find some help, and he does out to Mason Ryan. Ryan with the pull-up, side rim, and rebound for Morrow, and then we get a reach and a foul. So back to the free throw line again. It'll be Mason Morrow coming to the other end, a young man I know you know well, John.
Yep. He's a great young man. 35 ACTs, going to Amherst. Going to be a football player over there. He's going to change the world out east. Make millions of dollars in Boston. I told his parents that the other day.
First free throw good from Mason. He's got one more. And the second one rolls in as well. 72-54. Morrow with 5. Step back jumper from Lewis. Got the roll. Lewis with the score. He's up to 21, and a foul as they'll put Stinson on the line. With 1:33 left in this one. Well, we'll see Johnston again on Monday. We'll be over in West Des Moines again, this time at Dowling Catholic High School. Also be my first look at the Maroons. Looking forward to that one. Also have the boys game for that one on KXNO. And then on Tuesday, you and I looking get out there again, call a couple more games on Tuesday evening. So
yes, sir. Is it
starting to pick up?
Hey, it's the best time of year because of my wife's birthday and my anniversary. That's definitely why.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, she's over there. She can't hear you right now.
I don't believe that. I think she can. I don't
She can
know,
hear it
man. Oh, here's a dunk.
Ruet Bijek with the pepper. The dunk, he's got 29. On the other side, Stinson with the rebound. Throws it ahead. Grevengood with the catch. And now going to slow things down. With 1:05 to go. There's a drive. Lewis with the steal. Lewis 2-on-1.
It's a great play.
Drops it, and the finish. Layup for Nathan Ruish. Down to 15 seconds left. A little turnaround, and the score.
They just want to get out of here now.
They got him for 29 up on the scoreboard. I believe he's got 31. Here's
I think
a
he
three.
does. 31 or 33, I think.
77-61 after the three-pointer from Mason Ryan. Good performance out of Ryan, but the story tonight, Ruat Bijek, senior for the West Des Moines Valley Tigers, put together a 31-point showing. Gotta assume he had double figures in rebounds, couple of steals, couple of blocks. Did it all for the Tigers tonight. And Valley picks up their 12th win of the season, avenged one of their losses from earlier this year as they knock off the Dragons. 77-61, the final here tonight. Well, as we get out of here, John, final thoughts on this one. It was contentious, it was tight, and then it became all Tigers.
Yeah, but a great match from both groups. I have no doubt we could see both of these at the well come March. Both teams very well coached. They have the offensive power to get the job done. And, you know, it's not easy to stop either group, and they still held them within about 12, 14 points a quarter, which is tough to do when they started definitely going 19 and 20 in the first quarter.
It was back and forth, and then a third and fourth quarter from Ruat Bijek as he just went off and gets the victory. And also our Graphite Construction Group hard hat player of the game. 31 points tonight in the win as Valley goes to 12-3 on the season. Johnston falls to 11-2. That'll do it for coverage here tonight on CISN TV. Again, we'll be back with you on Monday off of Buffalo Road in West Des Moines. The Dowling Catholic Maroons hosting the same Johnston Dragons. For John Lamb, this is Trent Condon signing off. Thanks for joining us tonight on CISN TV.